You're listening to Champion Cinema with Chris and Chris.
Hello, folks. Welcome to Champion Cinema. I'm Chris with a Th.
And I'm Chris with a K.
It's part two of our 25 years in review that we started last week. This week will be the chunkier half of the show because we're doing from 2011 to 2025. It's a big one.
It's possibly the best period of cinema so far.
Well, that's debatable. There are some good films, though. I was surprised.
No, to be fair.
When we got to like the last 10 years, I was like, no, there was a lot of good movies that I really liked. So, yeah.
Yeah, there's always something, isn't there? That is the thing. When people lose hope about cinema,
There's always gems. You just got to fucking look for them most of the time.
Yeah.
So I've said, fucking send us your favourite. You don't have to do every year, but we'd like to know what maybe give us your 5 favourite films of the past 25. That's probably harder than doing 25 years.
Yeah, probably.
But nevertheless. So let's get cracking with it. I think we're jumping straight into 2011. So let's get on with it. Jamie.
Champion Cinema.
2011 then. We'll move on to another decade, new decade now.
Yeah. Well, I thought I'm going to represent England here a little bit. English cinema. In-Betweeners for me.
Really?
The In-Betweeners movie.
I remember, there's one scene in particular in that scene at the cinema where I was fucking crying, laughing.
Is it the dance?
Yes, fuck me, yeah. When fucking Simon starts doing that fucking gallop or whatever the fuck he's doing. So fucking funny.
Yeah, that's really great. Highlight of the movie for me. Yeah.
It is a fucking fun.
That bit of music there.
Which you couldn't get away from at the time, yeah. I'd heard it on the radio that much that when it popped up in the phone, I was like, oh, this fucking suck. And then I instantly was distracted because I was pissing myself laughing.
Yeah, it was a great, I wish they hadn't done a sequel in many ways. To the movies In-Betweeners 2, the Australian one.
I barely remember the sequel. I just remember it not being as funny. It was they ran out of steam at that point, I think.
Because I just think, I really enjoyed the In-Betweeners TV show. I thought it was great.
Yeah.
What a great piece of British TV. And, if you went to school during a certain period, a couple decade period, you can totally relate to how it was and stuff. They absolutely nailed that, being at high school feeling.
Yeah.
And I think the movie was a really good send off for the characters.
It was
as well.
Yeah. That and Jay had an arc finally, and he wasn't a little wanker anymore.
Yeah, exactly. So in some ways, I think, fuck the sequel. I wish they hadn't done that. To be fair,
but it was a big success, so.
You got to do it, yeah. But loved it, watched it many times. It really stuck in my head. And I just wanted to, put that there because, I guess a lot of these films, there's not many English films, apart from, This Is England, maybe, that we've got.
And Four Lines. Well,
and Four Lines, yeah. Honourable mentions. I mentioned it just before there, actually. Warrior. I always really like Warrior.
That's in my honourable mention. Yeah, I like that movie.
Yeah, it's let's face it, it's like Rocky, but with MMA in some ways.
And brothers fighting. And
Yeah. Really great movie. Watched it loads over the years.
I've only seen it once. I just saw it quite recently, actually, maybe year and a half ago, maybe.
Yeah, really good film. Other than that, Cabin in the Woods is a bit of a... Are you still allowed to watch Cabin in the Woods? Are you still allowed to like that?
Why? Because it's written by Joss Whedon. Oh, it's directed by Joss Whedon, isn't it?
I think it might be directed by him, yeah. It's definitely written by him, I know that. I'm just going to check.
Double check.
Directed by... No, it's directed by Drew Goddard.
Oh, yeah.
But it's heavily it's a Joss Whedon movie, let's face it.
Was it written by Joss Whedon? No?
Written and produced.
Okay,
yeah. It just again lampoons the horror franchise overall a little bit in a fun way. It's not too mean about it.
It's just mental that was on a fucking shelf for 2 years or something. From the studio going, I would now do it. It comes out and it's what are you doing? What have you been sitting on this for? And it wasn't a massive flop. It's got a following now. Fucking idiots.
I think it was one of them films as well. I might have seen it on Pirate or something, or
Did you see it on a copy
yeah, but one of them films where it was way ahead of it coming out somehow.
Yeah, I think it did leak.
Well.
Yeah, I think it did.
Yeah, vaguely think that was the case. Yeah, there is other films that year, obviously. Like, you kind of get away from, Marvel was in full swing at this point, so Captain
Certainly was.
America, obviously.
Yeah.
It is a good film, Captain
It's
America.
fun, yeah.
I
The
will
first
say
one's
that.
really fun. Yeah, the Captain
Yeah,
America movies in general are the strongest of the solo movies, I've always thought. So.
Yeah. Biggest missed opportunity, The Thing, happened that year.
Oh, fuck, aye. Yeah.
Kind of crazy that Joel Legend had to, he had a big year, didn't
he?
he?
Was all over the shop. Yeah.
Yeah, it's sad. Could have been such a good movie if they just took the practical effects. Well, that's all I'll say about that.
My pick, back to the dark movies. I picked Kill List, probably the bleakest film on my list.
Yeah.
I remember you saw that and I don't think you liked it, but I'm sure you watched it on like a night shift at work.
Yeah.
So, didn't you say you found it in a drawer at work and were like, "Oh, watch this"?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, just randomly, it was there, and I just chucked it on in the background while I was working, and I can't remember why, but I wasn't.
I remember
yeah,
you just you thought it was like. I remember you saying something about the violence putting you off. That it was not exploit. What's gratuitously violent?
Yeah, because I like violence and stuff in movies and stuff.
I
I
like
get a kick out. Yeah. I like the odd head getting shot off and stuff. But yeah, something about it. I was just like, fuck off.
Yeah,
Wasn't in the mood for it.
the way the violence is done in that film. I just think is fucking. It's almost too real to a point where it's not fucking entertaining, and there's not that much of it in there really. It's the bit where they literally I just still don't know how the fuck they did it, where it's one static shot and he just fucking caves a guy's head in with a hammer in one shot. And it's like, the first time I saw it, I was like, I almost put my hand over my mouth. Like, what the fuck? How did they do this? It's an insane shot. I think at one point he walks in front of the camera, so there's a cut there probably. But it's fucking seamless. I don't know how they did it. What we say with certain films, I think Kill List is one of those films that just has that fucking dread running through it where you're like, oh, what the fuck? What's going to happen? This is not going to have a happy ending at all.
Yeah.
And it doesn't. It does not have a happy ending. But yeah, I like Ben Wheatley's movies. I like that and Down Terrace's first one. And what's the one he did after that again? Bots. He did that High Rise movie. He did that movie that was like The Field in England, where it was shown on Channel 4, released on Blu-ray, and shown in the cinemas all on the same day. That was kind of a mad thing. And then he went on to do The Meg 2. When I saw he was directing Meg 2, I was like, what's happened, Ben? What's happened? Why are you doing The Meg 2?
Got to pay them bills, man.
Yeah, I guess, maybe. Yeah. Or maybe fucking stay there and was like, I like Kill List. I want that kind of vibe for me, fucking giant fucking megalodon.
Yeah, poor Ben was answering his door every night, and there he was at the door. I brought a takeaway. And he'd be, oh, fucking hell!
With his little fucking trench coat and his flat cap on and that.
Just came to his house every night.
I brought jelly deals for afters.
And he's like, right, I'll do your fucking film. Just stop coming around.
Just bringing a different takeaway every night. I bought Chinese tonight.
I don't know why my mind went straight to that.
Well,
there it is.
Funny though. Just Statham come to your house just to try and bribe you to do a movie with a fucking takeaway. It's genius.
Yeah, that's the level of bribery you go to.
You say, aren't you fucking loaded, Jason? Say, why did you order the discount special? But yeah, honorable mention, I would say Warrior, and not a huge fan of it, but for what it did and how much of an impact it had, The Raid came out in 2011.
Yeah, I saw it and thought, I honestly watched that movie and didn't get it, in terms of why it was so big.
You see, that's a film to me where I was like, calm the fuck down with the violence. In an action movie, I've got a thing, I like it, like we said with Rambo, to be like, whoa, that was crazy. But The Raid, to me, was, after the first 45 minutes, I was like, it's literally just people getting stabbed in horrible places and their shins broken and the neck's broken and fucking falling on your spine. And I was just like, it's fucking it's painful to watch. Impressive, but I'm still just like, it's fucking just too gross. I don't know. Yeah. You know what I mean? I like a finishing move where you're like, whoa.
Yeah.
But that was just...
Yeah, the odd. Yeah.
Yeah, that was just him going around with little knives, stabbing people in the liver and stuff. And I'm like, oh, Jesus.
Yes, yeah. Did we watch it together? Did I watch it for the first time with you?
Yeah, I think so.
I did, didn't I? Yeah.
'Cause I think I'd already seen it. It might have been on some early in Netflix. And I was like, oh, The Raid's on. I was like, you may as well watch it. So we just watched it.
Yeah. And I was like, fine, whatever.
Like there's some great scenes in it though that I do always remember, like the bit where he's inside the wall and he's got to keep his friend quiet who's been shot, and there's a guy just slowly sticking a machete into the wall to see if he's in there. That's a really cool, like tense moment, and like
I remember that bit.
it just slices his cheek really slowly and stuff. There's some great moments in it, but I just wasn't like fucking about it like everyone else was at the time.
Yeah.
2012 then, and then I'm going to have to take a piss break.
Nice. Well, we're coming up to the 2-hour mark.
Fucking hell. It's going to be the longest show since the Terminator show.
That's Christian. It really is. So speaking of the Raid, I guess. Fuck the Raid, because for me, my pick is Dread.
Yeah, I knew that would be a pick for this, yeah.
Which is arguably the same movie as The Raid, I guess. I don't know. It was one of them accidental coincidences.
Yeah, it's the same concept in it, but not the same type of movie.
No,
same
no,
concept,
not at all.
yeah.
I just like the fact that it's a more narrow focused movie about dread.
Yeah.
Lower stakes. Again, it isn't like Mega City 1's going to be blown up by the end or something. It's just a day in the life of Dread.
Well,
basically.
and it's constrained by its like budget. It wasn't like a fucking $80 million movie, was it? It was like they kind of gave them enough money to be you can make a Dread movie with that, but it's not going to be like you're going to see Mega City 1 and go all around it and shit like that.
Yeah, and like they used like really clever like photography, like. Filming like parts of like I guess it was South America.
I think it was South Africa, wasn't it?
Yeah. I mean South Africa. Sorry, it was something like that. Yeah, where they filmed real locations and then like added into it.
I love how the film looks, especially the opening scenes where they're on the bikes and the big chase at the start and stuff. It looks great, the movie.
And I love all the like slow-mo effects and stuff.
Yeah.
I thought it was one of the films that actually did think about it and try using 3D. So like it obviously bought into it was mid the 3D craze era. So instead of just being like ugh, and like putting a filter over it, they actually like filmed it in certain ways to like use 3D, and I thought it worked quite well. But it didn't get in the way either. You can watch it in 2D and it's not spoiled by.
Oh yeah, those slow motion bits are still like really effective in 2D.
Yeah. But yeah, I love that Olivia Thirlby, who played Anderson.
What happened to her? What happened? I haven't seen her in anything since Dread. I'm sure she's working, but I just haven't seen her since Dread.
Yeah, I don't think she was a name that like has popped up a ton. Like, I don't know if she's just focused on other things or being on TV or something.
Maybe.
But yeah, not a name you see a lot.
No. Because I figured, I guess the film like underperformed, so I guess I was thinking,
sadly.
we're going to see her in more stuff after this, but kind of flopped. It's fucking annoyingly. Yeah.
I think I might have went to like the opening night at the cinema, and like there was like nobody there.
Yeah.
It was me and Stacey, and maybe's one of the couple maybe in the cinema.
Yeah.
And I was like, and I was so annoyed. I was like, oh. Fuck you, people. Jesus Christ.
Just you, Stacey, and some guy dressed up as Mean Machine.
Yeah, totally hardcore.
You just look at him afterwards and give him a thumbs up and a tear rolls down his face because no one else is there.
Yeah, like, people try something different, but no, just keep feeding them the fucking Marvel movies.
Yeah, like, what do you think it was? Do you think people were still fucking had that Stallone movie in their head, maybe? And they thought it was like a sequel to that or something?
Possibly. It badly marketed.
Well, I was going to say there's that as well.
Simplest answer. Yeah, badly marketed. Because it's such a good movie. Really, really good. Like Lena Headey, shout out to her. Like, really
she's great.
Good.
Yeah. Anything she's in, she's good.
Yeah. Honourable mentions. I mean, speaking of Marvel, I guess I've got to mention the Avengers.
That was 2012, wasn't it?
Yeah, fair play. It's such a big movie. Brought all the franchises together really well. Joss Whedon is a really good writer at writing that type of film, like ensemble cast and stuff. Kind of ruined cinema in some ways, Avengers, for the next decade.
The films take a sharp right turn into just like pepper everything with a joke, and then everyone tried to be Joss Whedon after that.
And that's it. And I mean, look, I know he's a controversial character, Joss Whedon, but he's very good at what he does in terms of writing those types of characters and those jokes. Yeah. And I don't think everyone could do it, but they think they can.
Yeah.
And they think it's just a case of putting a quip in every now and then, and that's all Joss Whedon does. And I don't think it's as straightforward as that.
I still remember that one bit that pissed me off in I don't know which one. It's the one with Fat Thor. Which one's that? Infinity War Endgame. I can't remember.
Endgame. I think it is. No, fuck no. It's the second Thanos.
Yeah, that's Endgame, isn't it? Yeah. But it's the moment where like Thor's giving this like impassioned speech about how he wants to be the one like to do something, and he's fucking like, he says like, you don't understand what's running through my veins or something. Then fucking like War Machine just goes, is it cream cheese? And I'm just saying, you just undercut that whole fucking scene. Like, it was a serious scene. And I was like, that fucking, if I was the fucking producer, I would have been like, get rid of that shit.
Yeah. That's like we always say at the end of that last Star Wars movie where, like, Kylo Ren's big redemption thing, and he's like, maybe his last line in the movie was like, ow.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my God. So, yeah, it's massive moment in cinema, but like also like was kind of one of the final nails in the coffin of cinema as well at the same time. And it's also the beginning of people being obsessed with movies that made over $1 billion as well.
Aye, yeah.
Where like every film has to be $1 billion, otherwise it's a flop.
It's a piece of shit. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, God.
I will say one thing though, like, I haven't watched it for a while, but like any clip I've seen of Avengers now, it looks so quaint compared to the following Marvel movies, doesn't it?
Yeah. Again, like slightly lower stakes to some degree. Yeah, and yeah, the set pieces weren't as grand and stuff.
It just looks like a fucking indie movie compared to like Endgame and stuff.
Yeah, just kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, other honourable mention, probably Life of Pi for me.
Really?
Yeah, I really love that movie.
No, I do remember you like that movie a lot. I thought you might have picked Django.
No, over the years I've grown to like, I don't know. I don't love that movie that much, to be fair. Django. I think it's okay.
I like it. But
yeah. It's lower down on my list of Tarantino movies. For whatever reason, I just think it's okay. By the end of the movie, I wasn't like it's just not the same as Glorious Bastards, where it was a film I could rewatch again.
Yeah, I mean, I love DiCaprio in it. I think he gives a really good performance. Probably one of his better performances because it's a big fucking loud character, so he is having fun with it.
He's such a twat.
Yeah, he's awful. Yeah, piece of shit.
Like, love to hate him.
Yeah.
So go on, pick them.
Expendables 2.
Yeah.
Like I said, I think I've told you before, like, this is as much as I like Expendables 2 was the film I was hoping Expendables was going to be. It felt more like a Men on a Mission kind of movie. Like, and I don't know.
Have to go back to Expendables 2.
Yeah, Van Damme as the villain. I was like, shit my pants when I was like, Van Damme's been cast and he's the villain. I'm like, that he's going to be great because I don't know. I think Van Damme is kind of underrated as an actor. And when I just kept thinking back to like him as Alex and like Double Impact and like even No Retreat, No Surrender. Like, he's got a good villainous face for a guy that's that handsome. You know what I mean? He can just switch it and you're like, oh, he's a bastard. Yeah.
It's Ray played that villain as well, isn't it?
Yeah,
in his career. Yeah.
Of course, our favourite villain, Black Eagle.
yeah, I love him in Black Eagle.
He's good in Black. I mean, I'm laughing because the film's so fucking dull, but he's the only good thing in that movie.
Yeah, I just wanted more of him. If we got more of him, ironically, I mean, at the time, I remember like going, fucking Van Damme. Didn't he like? Isn't that the film where he was like making his own cut of or something at one point?
No, it's Hot Target.
Oh, was it Hard Target? Yeah, my favourite story of Van Damme, where he's just cutting his own version of the movie and there's just more shots of him.
Yeah,
basically.
More shots from the camera that John Woo set up of footage he never used. The slow motion cam for Van Damme. It's the classic quote, people don't pay to see Lance Henriksen, they pay to see me, so he just cut out loads of Lance Henriksen scenes.
Like, oh, God, man.
No. Height of cocaine and ego for Van Damme. But yeah, Expendables 2, love it a bit. Yeah.
I might have only watched it once.
That's fucking mental. So we went to see it at the cinema. It was like you took me on my birthday to go see it.
Yeah. I was like, that's enough.
Yeah.
I got it on Blu-ray.
You got out of the cinema and just went, that's enough.
So honourable mentions.
I will say Dread. I was going to say Django, but thinking about it, it's been a while since I've seen Dread, so it's not as fresh in my memory. But yeah, just talking about it for a bit there, it's fun. It's a very fun.
Yeah.
And because I haven't mentioned a lot of horror, because the 2000s, we'll get to more better horror later on. But Sinister, I fucking loved Sinister when it came out. It creeped the shit out of us, that movie. Yeah. And never watched the second one because I was like, it's probably going to be shit. Like, it's not good. It's not the same director, writer. I'm like, it's probably just, your classic horror sequel when the first one's so good. But yeah.
Yeah, it was one of them movies as well where, like, well, at the time, any film that had any sort of popularity or success, it had to have a sequel. So I kind of feel like Sinister 2 was probably born out of that.
Oh, most likely. Yeah, because this is, we're getting, I think we're in the era now of, like, Insidious, and then we're coming up to The Conjuring, and then Insidious 2, 3, 4.
That just turned into franchises, like whether it needed to be or not. It was just like, we need to make more money.
It was the era of ghost movies for a while, like haunted house movies again. Because Sinister's kind of that, even though it's not like a haunted house
Yeah.
kind of thing, but it's creepy and it's got a spirit in it, and those 8mm movies that he finds are so effective.
Yeah.
And there's that one bit where it's just a lawnmower going across the grass for it, and it just fucking goes over someone's head. There's just this noise that just scares the shit out of you.
It's kind of weird that, like, it's synonymous in my brain. Like, when I think Sinister, one of the first images I see is like the lawnmower. It's like, just a totally effective scene that like sticks with you.
Sticks with you, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the first film in a while, like a mainstream movie that like genuinely unsettled us. You know what I mean? And I was like, that's good. Like, that's a good thing. Like, I've not that for years. So yeah, Sinister and Dread. Yeah.
Very good. Yes.
I'm just going to go have a tinkle. I'll be right back.
Champion.
Champion Cinema.
I'm sat in the dark. Stacey's like, why didn't you put the light on? He's like, oh.
It's like, I like to record in the dark.
It's like, fair point.
Let's move on to 2014. What's your pick?
Halfway, pretty much, as well. Just at the 2-hour mark.
Pretty much.
I've gone this far with the franchise. Fuck it, may as well put the third one on. World's End.
Oh, well, yeah.
For me. Yeah, for the Cornetto trilogy.
Yeah, and that's the one I remember when you first saw it. You went... It was kind of like Hot Fuzz, but a bit less. Like, I remember you saying, it was okay. You didn't like it that much when you first saw it, I remember. Oh, I misremembered that.
Yeah, no, I would agree. To be honest, I think the enjoyment of the series kind of goes chronological. Like, Shaun of the Dead is the one I prefer the most. Hot Fuzz, then World's End.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's one of the films that, again, probably just the Hot Fuzz effect again. Like, the more you watch it, the more, like, sits with you. And then when you're anticipating the jokes, you enjoy the jokes a little bit more as well. I mean, Christ, the one thing that I will say about the movie is, like, I saw it at the cinema and I couldn't get a pint in me quick enough after seeing it.
Yeah, it does make you want to have a pint in it.
Just going from pub to pub and all the, like, sweaty glassed, like, pint glasses that have been put down on the bar and stuff, and it's all golden, and it right glorifies drinking beer like that film.
It does, yeah.
But yeah, I really like it. It kind of has a more tragic twinge to it, that like the Gary King character is kind of stuck in the past and stuff, and
yeah.
his life's kind of been wasted and stuff. Great cast again though: Martin Freeman, Paddy Considine, Rosamund Pike, crazy Eddie, that Marsan guy.
Eddie Marsan, yeah. He always sometimes it's funny him because he plays such a good like sympathetic character in that. But I've seen him. He's in like I think he's the abusive husband of Olivia Colman in Paddy Considine's Tyrannosaurus. He's a fucking arsehole.
Yeah, is he?
He's one of those actors that can. He's like a Lithgow. He can switch.
Yeah, I always like that when it's like that. Yeah. Yeah, really good film. A really good end. When I say like I enjoy them in a certain order, that's not to say like either any of them are bad movies anyway. They're all really like solid movies.
No, they are.
So,
yeah, and I was kind of the same with World's End as well. I watched it, I was like, yeah, it was good, but like I've watched it maybe 3 times overall, and like I like it a bit more each time, and appreciate the little fucking like nods to Jackie Chan movies they did in the fights as well. Like there's a bit that's straight out with Drunken Master 2, and I noticed it straight away. I was like, that's cool.
yeah.
Doesn't he like rock bottom one of the fucking robots in the bogs as well? I'm sure he does. Rock
Yeah, it's one of them films where you can definitely tell that the people involved are like just fans of stuff.
Oh yeah,
basically, it does shine through in the movies.
I think that might be my favourite Nick Frost performance in all of them as well.
Yeah,
when he's like shit faced and he just puts his fucking hand through the door as he leaves. Right, folks, a little gap there because we just almost had a fucking collective heart attack because we've been recording for 2 hours and 7 minutes and my recording program just fucking froze.
It was tense for a minute.
I had to hope and pray that when I just force quit it and opened it, it would recover it, and thankfully it did. So you can tell because you've listened to the first 3 years of the show that we just did.
God almighty, that would have been bad. That would have been like, right, and we're having another 3 month break.
Yeah, I'm not fucking doing 2 hours repeating myself and, like we said, acting like we've done once before years ago. We just had to record a whole show again. So then, Christopher with the K.
That was so stunted. I reckon we should do that again. We should remaster a show for a laugh and just reenact it.
Right, so you were talking about, we're just wrapping up World's End, I think. So,
great movie.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong with all 3 of those. Great box set as well. The Cornetto trilogy.
I forgot they did a box set.
Yeah. So, honourable mentions.
Yeah.
2 Scarlett Johansson movies. Her.
Oh, yeah.
And Under the Skin.
Shit, the fuck! I didn't realize Her was 2013. What was the Marvel film she was in that year? Was she in one or not?
No, maybe not.
Or was
No,
there?
maybe not.
Or was there just
2013.
like? Was there a film out at the same? Because I remember we joked at the time, like people coming out with that Marvel movie, then going, "Oh, it's Scarlet, it's fucking Black Widow. Let's go
Yeah.
see Under the Skin."
Was maybe it's Avengers late in the year, and then Under the Skin was early in the year?
Maybe I don't know.
Something.
I just remember there was something out that was related to
Yeah.
Marvel that we thought was
Yeah.
funny. Yeah. But yeah, Her, I still haven't watched Her. You know, I know you keep telling us to watch it, but
Yeah, it's a great and ever so more prevalent in today's age of AI and stuff.
yeah, it's ahead
and
of it, kind of ahead of its time a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. That Joker fella, Joaquin Phoenix. He plays a guy who basically falls in love with an AI companion, I suppose is the best way to describe it. Kind of like a Amazon Alexa type deal.
Yeah.
And it kind of delves into like, you know, what's the nature of love, and can you love something that's not a real person? But it also touches on like sentience and you know what makes something alive or not.
Yeah.
It's a great movie.
Yeah,
Very good. I highly
I
recommend.
haven't not watched it because I'm all like, yeah, I want to watch it. How stupid! I just keep forgetting. It's on.
Just never got around to it,
It's
yeah.
on something at the minute. I think it's on Netflix at the minute, so I'll fucking try and remember to watch it before they take it off again. So
It's obviously just a fascinating movie in terms of like ChatGPT wanted to use Scarlett Johansson's voice because of the movie,
yeah,
pretty much.
yeah,
And then there was that whole deal where they couldn't sign a deal, so then they just decided they were just going to steal her voice anyway. Mm-hmm. And then Scarlett Johansson lawyered up, rightly so.
yeah,
Because
rightly
fuck-
so,
fuck
definitely.
you, can't do
fucking,
that.
that's mental. Yeah,
Yeah, and then they had to back down in the end, basically.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so
Like,
they
the
should've.
tech bros lost.
Yeah.
Basically.
but I mean, I'd probably fall in love with something that had Scarlett Johansson's voice. I mean,
You would, yeah, you would. And when you watch the movie, you think, absolutely, you would fall in love with
Yeah.
this. Like, why wouldn't you? Like, we're human, and we all need like friendship and companion and stuff. And it's kind of scary to think AI could get to that point.
Oh, it will.
Might already be at that point.
Yeah, it will.
For some people.
yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not crazy. Obviously, Man of Steel is this year, but well, you know,
I was gonna fucking get in a fucking car and chin you if you pick Man of Steel.
that's my love-hate relationship with that movie continues to this day. So, what about your choice?
Well, what was your other pick, Under the Skin? Your other?
Sorry, yeah. Well, is Under the Skin on your list?
It's
or-
one of my honourable mentions. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk about it when we get yours. Yeah.
All right, well, the one I picked of the year it's a film I didn't see then. I only saw it like a year ago. It's Prisoners, the Denis Villeneuve movie with Hugh Jackman and Jake Gyllenhaal. Great movie.
Yeah.
It kind of blew us away. Yeah, I wasn't expecting it to be that kind of movie. Like it was.
Yeah, I've not seen it.
It's a really good thriller mystery. Yeah, I would highly recommend. I can't really say much more. It's one of those films where you don't want to spoil it because it's obviously not a twist or anything, but it's one of those movies that unravels as it goes. It's a great mystery type movie. Yeah, it's very good though.
Yeah, I know very little about it.
Yeah, me. It's kind of the best way to go into it. I knew next to nothing about it other than who was in it, and it's called Prisoners. So yeah, but yeah, kind of put us on to that guy's movies, Denis Villeneuve. 'Cause I never saw Rival. I never saw any of the Dune movies. So yeah, I kind of know what people are on about now.
Yeah. He definitely has something. Yeah, you can't deny him that. Yeah, definitely.
But other than Under the Skin, the other honourable mention is Blue Ruin, the film Jeremy Saulnick directed before Green Room. It's part of his colours. I think everyone was expecting next movie Red, and he's like, no. His colours trilogy, but no. Yeah, Blue Ruin's good. It's like the most laid-back revenge movie I've ever seen, like the quietest revenge movie. Yeah, it's kind of slow because it's not like guns are blazing, fucking, I'm going to get revenge. And it's just like a guy totally out of his depth decides to come home and avenge the death of someone, but he's like kind of fucking useless at certain points and stuff.
Yeah.
It's a good movie, though. It's just, it's quite grim. But yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, Under the Skin. Great movie. Once again, directed by it's Jonathan Glazer, who did Sexy Beast. So another one of his movies on the list. Yeah.
It's just such a unlikely film. I love what the film represents for like Scarlett Johansson because and I've never like massively read into it, but I can probably assume that it had to do with like that whole the leaks and stuff.
Wouldn't surprise if that's why she took interest in her. Why, like, you know.
Yeah, like just a movie where she takes back control a little bit of like, look, this is my body, and like
I think that's why Jennifer Lawrence did that No Hard Feelings movie. She was like, all right, then fuck it. I won't do it. I'm going to do it my way. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I could imagine they would do it for that reason. And if they did or if they didn't, then fair play. But like, yeah, I think it's really brave move for her, like, to do like full frontal nudity in a movie like that.
And it's also brave though for an actress of like her mainstream stature to just do something that fucking out the box and weird.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah. She's like in these Avenger movies and shit and stuff and that, and then just a really like small, like off the wall movie about an alien. That's like, you're midway through the movie and you're thinking, what the fuck am I watching? And I love it because of that.
Yeah. And just all the stuff that was done like candidly, where like pulling over to a side of the road and talking to people in like Glasgow, and people were like, oh, they looking at her like, and I know you're famous, but they don't say that, but you can see it in their eyes like, you're Scott, you're fucking Black Widow, aren't you?
Yeah. They're almost like, it's so unlikely that you're probably on Scarlett Johansson, so I don't want to make a dick of myself and acknowledge who you are. So yeah.
I've only watched it once though. It's kind of one of those like, not that I don't want to watch it again, but it kind of just implants itself in your brain. You're like, I kind of don't need to see it again. But
yeah, it's definitely a movie I will go back to eventually. But you're right, it's a film that it's not something you're gonna like chuck on like repeatedly or anything.
No.
And it's it's grim. At the end of the day, she's going around like killing young girls and stuff and that.
Yeah. And those bits in the void of like creepy as shit.
Yeah. It's the way she's like handling the bodies like the pieces of meat or something. I don't know. It's got a very creepy vibe about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but very, very good film.
So
very dark horse of her career.
Definitely. Yeah, I would like to say I do more stuff like that. Yeah. 2014?
Yeah, I kind of let it slip before, actually, when we weren't recording. Edge of Tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. I never saw that. Is that also known as Live, Die, Repeat on the DVD box?
Yeah. Some weird thing that kept appearing on the posters and stuff, yeah.
I think it seems like an alternate title that they couldn't decide, so they went, we'll make that the tagline. I don't know, because it's I think it's a better title, Live, Die, Repeat. Yeah.
I think it was one of them where the movie somewhat underperformed, and some people credited it to the fact that no one understood what the movie was about.
Yeah.
So I think that's maybe when they started using the like Live, Die, Repeat thing to try and like get over what the film is.
Yeah.
Because like it's obviously Tom Cruise movie, and something happens to him early in the movie, and he's stuck in a time loop for like one day, and every time he dies, the day starts again. And he uses that ability, the time loop ability, to just like better himself each time. So it's kind of like Groundhog Day, I guess, in a way. And it's just really fascinating. Like there's so much about that movie that people have like analysed, because like I think he's supposed to have been in that time loop for like literally like thousands of days by the end of the movie.
Yeah, I think someone tried to like make a guess as to like how long he was in it in Groundhog Day as well. It's something like 150 years.
Yeah. It's like I love that. Like when people theorize about like stuff that isn't necessarily talked about in the movie, but is implied. And stuff.
I think they got to the guess by like, okay, how long would it take him to become like an amazing pianist? How long would it take him to learn how to ice sculpt? And they figured it out to around about 150 years or
just
something.
Just like mad, like stuck in purgatory or something. Yeah. And how maddening it would be.
Oh yeah.
Because you couldn't escape from it. You can't kill yourself or anything. Like, what do? If you lie still in bed all day long, then you're just going to repeat the day anyway.
Yeah,
yeah, crazy. So I love that concept. Star Trek's done that a few times, time loop type stuff. It always fascinates us, that time loop stuff. So great movie. I think Tom Cruise is really good in it. He's one of them characters where, love or hate him, he does well in front of the camera. Like he comes across well.
Oh, he's a fucking movie star, isn't he? I mean, say you want about him, the guy's a movie star.
Yeah. Again, though, great cast. Kind of half British. It's a funny movie because it's filmed in Britain and stuff. And there's a lot of British cast, but like Emily Blunt as the female lead. obviously Bill Paxton, one of Bill Paxton's last
Really?
films, or
I didn't know he was in it. Jesus, yeah.
Yeah, playing the like army general and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, really strong cast. I highly recommend it.
Yeah, just passed us by. One of those movies that
Yeah.
just passed us by. Yeah.
So honourable mentions for me. I'm just a big sci-fi nerd ultimately. Ex Machina, really enjoyed that.
Fuck off. That was the... Fuck, I forgot about that film. Fuck!
Yeah,
I fucking love that film.
very very good film.
Yeah.
Again, like what could be, what can be, what might be. AI and robots and shit, and that's where we're headed.
Yeah. Actually, that'll have... I don't know. That might be my favourite... Oh, honourable mention. I don't know. I'll say honourable mention. We'll talk about it now.
Yeah. It's
but just
very
like
good film.
not knowing what to expect. I'd like seen the title about and just watched it on streaming one day, maybe like 2016 or something. I was just blown away by how good it was. Yeah.
Yeah, like Oscar Isaacs is like, you know, like no wonder he's gotten to where he is in terms of his career, because like those early films that he was in and stuff is just such great films.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it does deal really well with that whole falling in love with an AI or an android and just like the bleak ending it has.
Yeah, well, the pitfalls of the potential day. Like, we all need to fucking watch Ex Machina every couple of years to remind ourselves not to fall in love with AI. Basically,
Yeah, especially when they have like fucking androids walking around with AI in them and stuff.
fucking sex bots and stuff. Which, let's face it, it's going to be a thing. On a
course.
long enough timeline.
Yeah, of
Good
course.
God.
Yeah.
That is absolutely going to happen.
But the highlight of the movie is Oscar Isaac just fucking cutting a rug and with his android just having to dance. That's amazing.
Yeah. And it's such a well-made movie, like well-shot movie.
Yeah. Isn't it
One of them
fucking...
films.
Is it Alex Garland again who did like
Yeah.
Dread and
Yeah, just like really nicely. When you watch it, like even as like if you aren't necessarily like a person that normally appreciates like, oh god, the way this shot's good, you can just tell straight away it's like really well made.
It's a great location from what I remember, in that big fancy glass house as well. It's like it's crazy,
Yeah, or pretty much all one location as well, I think, right? Most
I
of the movie.
think the opening scene is in his
start, end.
office, and then the end, that's it. The rest of it's all in his house, which just makes it really claustrophobic as well.
Yeah, like ship in a bottle type movie.
Yeah.
And then obviously my second pick would be Interstellar as well.
Oh, yeah, Interstellar. Yeah, God, we haven't mentioned any other Nolan yet. People are going to start and kick off. We just telling about Batman.
Yeah, I thought I'd get some more Nolan on the list.
Because we missed Inception, so we've already pissed some people off, I'm sure.
Fuck Inception. Like,
I know, to be honest, I said that for years because I just couldn't be arsed with it, but I did watch it and go, I was there. Just kidding.
Yeah, I just, it's another one of the movies where I just don't get it at all. I watched it and was like, oh, I don't know why this is so popular. Just men in suits talking about dreams.
It's a lot of that. Yeah.
But yeah, the thing I really like about Interstellar is just that, all the science of it all kind of, theoretically checks out. We don't necessarily know for sure, but all about like black holes and stuff. And they did a lot of research for the movie. It wasn't just like Hollywood nonsense.
Yeah.
And all the like mind bending stuff about time and the way that time is bent around like gravitational forces and stuff. It's a head fuck. Humans will never go to space, I swear to God.
No.
It's terrifying.
Yeah.
It's terrifying that they go down to that massive planet that's near a black hole, and because they like slip up, there's like time dilation happening on the planet, and because they like fuck up and make a mistake, they're there on the planet for like 13 minutes longer than they should be. And when they return back up to like the mothership, like in orbit, they've been gone for like 100 years or something.
Jesus.
and it's like that's like a real thing, like time dilation based on like speed, gravity, and it's just like, what the fuck? How could we ever travel in space?
We're not going anywhere.
No, it's like terror. So yeah, it's the terrifyingness of physics in nature that I love about that movie. Basically,
I've never seen it. You'll be shocked now.
yeah, you should check it out, man. Because there's a bit towards the end, the famous crying bit. If you've seen the
I've seen too many memes of that. Yeah.
But it's a good punch. Matthew McConaughey does a smashing job of acting it.
I just remember you like taking the piss out of it when the trailer came out. You're
yeah.
just like, oh, no, it's fucking space. Fucking Matthew McConaughey, like, hey, baby girl, I gotta go to space.
Yeah, totally. Look, admittedly, I've never been a big Matthew McConaughey guy.
I like McConaughey. He seems like a good bloke.
He's a chill guy, like.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do like that movie. It's very, very good.
Fucking, is that another one with like the Christopher Nolan fucking crew of like Michael Caine's in it again and someone else?
There's a whole bunch of people. Yeah, Anne Hathaway. Timothy Chalamet's in it and stuff.
Timothy Champagne Pants.
Yeah. I suppose the only criticism I would say is like Matt Damon's in it.
Yeah.
And it's one of the moments where like Matt Damon is just too famous to just appear at one point in the movie. And he does. I think they find a coffin, like a pod, an escape pod or something. And the whole movie they've been looking for this person. And they finally find his escape pod, and they're like, "Oh my god, the person we've been looking for the entire movie!" And they press some buttons, and it like opens, and there's lots of smoke coming from the escape pod. And then just Matt Damon sits up, and I think in the cinema, I just chuckled. I was like, "Fucking Matt Damon!" I didn't know he was in the film.
Keeping it for a surprise, weren't they?
So it just took us completely out of the movie. But yeah, good movie.
So my choice, I got fucking a rare light-hearted pick for me. For just really like looking down my list, I'm like, Jesus,
List of bleak.
It's all just violence and bleakness and misery, basically. The Chef, the Jon Favreau movie Chef, which I thought was a fucking lovely film, and once again, ScarJo's in that as well. There's a lot of ScarJo on this fucking list.
We are ScarJo fans.
We are.
Yeah, that was close to being on my honourable mention, to be fair. I really did enjoy that film.
Very good film. Very good feel-good movie. Yeah.
One of the films where, like, quietly cautious, because I was like, oh, so I'm going to get robbed and fucking murdered or something.
Get stabbed at the end.
I was waiting for something. But then the movie just ends, and I'm like, thank the loving God.
Yeah.
It's just a nice film.
Yeah.
Like, God. I think I've just been preconditioned to expect something horrible.
Yeah.
Because of films.
Yeah, I think I've seen people say like that. I don't know if he said this, Favreau, but it almost seems like a palate cleanser for him after doing like Iron Man 1 and 2 to do a small movie. You know, Robert Downey Jr.'s got a small role in it. Scarlett Johansson's in it. So but it's a very nice. I've only seen it the once, but I remember like coming out of it going, "Oh, that was lovely. What a nice film."
Yeah. Didn't he like He basically learned to cook and stuff.
Yeah. Then he went out to do that show on Netflix, like Chef Show.
Yeah.
Remember that we watched a couple episodes of.
Yeah.
Honorable mentions. I'll go with Creep, the horror, like the found footage movie that's on Netflix. They keep saying they're going to do Creep 3, but I think that turned into a TV series. I think it's on Shudder.
Oh, okay.
Called like the Creep Tapes or something, which I haven't seen. But yeah, first one's very good. It was just a nice breath of fresh air after like, you know, found footage had come back with Paranormal Activity. And I think by this point, Paranormal Activity was over like fucking 5 or something. And they were just getting progressively fucking worse each time.
God.
So this was just no fucking ghost bollocks. There's a few jump scares, but just a fucking serial killer just hires a videographer under false pretenses and just like document the next 24 hours. It's very scary in parts. Yeah. And weird. It's weirdly scary. Yeah. I'll just say Peach Fuzz. If you haven't seen it, then wait for Peach Fuzz.
Okay.
And another one that was like kind of went under the radar at the time, The Rover, another like kind of post-apocalyptic, realistic post-apocalyptic, and Australian again as well. So an Australian, but with Guy Pearce, and it was the film that I first saw Robert Pattinson in and went, oh, he can act. He's not just the guy from Twilight.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah. So I was like, he's a fucking good actor, the poor guy, and he's going to be like, people are going to not pay any attention because, oh, fuck Twilight guy. But no, it's a good movie. Once again, it's kind of another bleak one, but it was between that and It Follows. But there's some of me on mentions I like to put in just for, you know, films that fell by the wayside. And The Rover was like a weirdly nice surprise when I saw it. So I'd give that a watch.
Yeah, I've definitely not seen that.
From what I remember, it's a guy just looking for his car in the apocalypse.
Yeah.
And then, like, someone stole it, but he leaves behind, like, he's kind of, like, special needs brother who was played by Robert Pattinson. So he kidnaps him to go look for the brother who has his car. It's a very simple plot, but just, like, you know, you could do that modern day, but in the apocalypse, it just feels a bit more desperate, you know what I mean?
Yeah. More stakes to it and stuff.
Yeah, but I'd recommend it, though, yeah.
I'm just imagining, like, it's literally just a rover, you know, like those cars in the
That's what I thought. First I was like, it's going to be a rover from the 80s.
Like my dad had like for like a period of my childhood, he just had a Rover constantly.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
like he just had. I think we had like 6 Rovers.
You couldn't move for Rovers back in the day. They all lived- yeah. So 2015, we've got 10 more fucking years to go.
I tell you though, we'll start blazing through them at this point.
Yeah,
It's like one movie
Well,
and stuff.
a lot of these we've talked about not too long ago anyway. So
yeah.
So what's your 2015?
2015, maybe I've not researched 2015 long enough, but so easy pick for me, I guess, is Mad Max Fury Road.
Yeah.
There's I struggled to find honourable mentions, which we'll get to. But yeah, God, that trailer. I mean, we talked about a trailer we were excited for.
Yeah.
That first one.
I think I've said this in the show before when we reviewed it, but now and then I'll just get the urge to go back and just watch that trailer and get excited. Even though I've already seen the movie, but I still get excited watching that trailer.
Yeah, it was perfectly pitched. Like whoever did that trailer, like credit to them, like definitely. And yeah, you know, do I love Tom Hardy as Max? No. It's difficult. I think it works. The more I've watched it over the years, I've accepted it, made peace with it.
It's a hard thing to get used to the first maybe 1 or 2 times you see it, but you can just accept it after all. Especially now that I'm just I'm like, it's not Mad Max 4, it's just a fucking separate thing. It's not Mad Max 4.
Yeah, definitely. But it's such a well-made film.
Oh, it is.
Looks bloody lovely, like on the big screen and in HD and all the rest. Looks great in black and white.
I've always been tempted by that black and chrome version.
Yeah. And just a film, one of those classic things where it's a film you can watch without audio and still like absolutely follow what's happening and stuff. Mm-hmm. It's always a sign of a good movie, I guess, in it, where it's just visuals and stuff.
Yeah.
Not that works for every movie, of course, but yeah. I love all the fact that they filmed it. You know, it was there's a lot of CGI obviously in the movie,
but not as much as you expect though. Yeah, a lot of it's just enhancements. Like a lot of the dangerous shit you see was just done with people with like the removed cables and shit, which is fine.
Like crazy. Yeah. But yeah, I really love it. Love the all the stuff with like the deformities and stuff. And I like that they kind of touch on that. Like the whole nuclear apocalypse and stuff. And
well, I think was it only last year we did all the Mad Max movies on the show? So we've done a whole show on it at some point.
Yeah, I think we have. Yeah,
I think it was like this time last year. Maybe we did them. Yeah, so
possibly. Yeah. I struggled to honourable mentions. I've got to be honest. Like I said, maybe it's just because I didn't look too much into it. So the literal only one I could add onto my list was the Jurassic World movie, and that's done begrudgingly. I don't think it's bad in terms of it piqued me interest. I'll say that I enjoyed it. Yeah. And I thought, it was good. The more I've thought about it over the years, I've come to realise, like, it's not. There's some good scenes, like the bit when he's on the motorbike and the raptors are running along with him. I always got a grin out of that scene.
Yeah.
I think there's some good set pieces, but overall, as a movie and what it's trying to say, I just think it's just like man and woman run away from scary dinosaur. Ultimately,
I watched it once when it came out and thought it was fine. Passed a couple hours, but I've never had the urge to watch it again.
I just thought it was one of them where, like, at least it like. I felt at the time like it kind of handled like getting back into a franchise quite well. Like, it wasn't too different. It did enough to harken back to the originals. There was enough nostalgia bait there, but it also wasn't just like one big member berry fest or anything either.
Yeah.
But like I said, I think that was my initial reactions. I mean, I think the more I think about it, I just think, like, how did we go from Jurassic Park to Jurassic World as a society? Like, fuck me. Like, have IQ levels just suddenly plummeted, like, over the last few years? Like, I think they have, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And the fact that they've continued to make those bloody movies just blows my mind.
I know, it's insane. Yeah. Every time like a trailer comes out for one, I'm like, another one.
So I suppose this is the bit where I don't know. I'll be interested to hear what your picks are, because like, have I overlooked something that year?
I've got a favourite and 2 honourable mentions. Fury Road was one of my high honourable mentions.
Yeah.
His pick of the year was Green Room, which we watched together. I showed you that a couple of years. Well, probably a couple. Yeah, we would have been a couple of years ago now. Fuck. And we reviewed it on the show, and I think you enjoyed it. So.
I did, yeah. Patrick Stewart being a bastard.
Oh yes, being a little Nazi. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good film. And obviously, R.I.P. Shout out to Anton Yelchin.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
bless
And
him.
he's so good in that as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Like died far too young. Like, terrible.
Yeah, he would have gone on to great stuff. You could just tell.
Yeah. Either that, or he would have just been roped into doing those Marvel movies.
I mean, he probably would have been in one. Yeah.
Just because everyone fucking ultimately ends up in them.
Yeah.
Sadly. But no, I do think he would have done something.
Yeah,
Like,
definitely. Yeah.
He would have been known for being something in some big thing.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, Green Room's my pick. Me honorable mentions were Fury Road, which we've talked about, and The Hateful Eight, another Tarantino. pick.
Maybe I did overlook 2015 a bit then, to be fair, because Hateful Eight's good. Again, like one of them films I don't rush back to because I think it's like quite heavy and
And it's quite long. It's like 3.5 hours long.
but yeah, I enjoyed the shit out of that film.
Yeah. I was just chuckling when I was watching it for the first time and going, oh, he's fucking used like some of the offcuts from The Thing score. Like, 'cause it's Ennio Morricone doing the score, so they've used some of The Thing. And I'm like, an hour later, I'm like, wait a minute, this fucking movie's just The Thing in the Old West.
Yeah,
Snowy cabin, Kate Russell. Who did it? Who was it? And I'm like,
Paranoia.
it's just the fucking Thing in the Old West. Yeah. 2016, I think we might have this. We've at least got the same honourable mention, the same film, maybe.
Yeah, because we won't have the same favourite. Like,
No?
no.
Oh, what is it?
Moana.
Fucking hell.
Moana. I fucking love Moana. Just deal with it.
I'm dealing with it. I'm just fucking surprised. I thought it would be something else. Yeah.
No. I love Moana. Watched the absolute shit out of Moana so many times. I can sing most of the songs on the soundtrack. Know the lyrics. I can sing some of the like Inuit sort of stuff as well, whatever as well.
Hell.
I love it. It's really it's classic like Disney stuff, coming of age, person going on a voyage to find something, but they find themselves instead. Very, very good film.
Your kid's not going to have like our childhood of like randomly watching like Terminator when he's 4. You're going to be just force feeding him bloody Disney movies all the time.
Disney movies.
You're going to give him
Lion
like
King.
you're going to give him like a fantasy childhood of like, oh, Disney, everything.
Yeah, definitely. Lion King. I've already bought like a whole bunch of Lion King outfits from him. So yeah, he's gonna have to accept that early Disney. I mean, Moana, I'll give it a pass because that's later Disney, but it's mainly the like pre-2000s Disney that I enjoy.
Yes.
Um,
Are you looking forward
yeah.
to that? Are you looking forward to live action Moana with Rocky in a fucking muscle suit?
No, it's I'm fascinated to see it,
Oh, me
but
too.
I just think, what is the point?
All the behind the scenes
honestly?
pictures look like a fucking Saturday Night Live skit.
Yeah, it's just like, why remake the movie? It works fine as an animated thing. Like, they're just redoing it.
Not even a decade old either. It's like,
No, it just doesn't make sense. I get like some of the interest of like, what if we redid Lion King, but it like was photorealistic? And
Yeah.
I get it. But the thing is with Moana, it's stylistically, it almost is photorealistic because the graphics are that good, like
Yeah.
the CGI. But it's like stylistically done
Yeah,
in a way.
yeah.
So it's like, if they're just going to redo it, but everyone just looks real, I don't understand why they would do that.
money. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Easy fucking money to quote John Connor. Yeah.
Obviously, Moana 2, no. Classic Disney.
What did they do with Moana too?
They did do a Moana 2, and it's just like a needless sequel. It does all the same things as the first one, just not as good. It's
Classic.
so random.
Yeah.
Just Disney cannot do a sequel to fucking save the lives.
They really can't, can
pretty
they?
much,
No.
yeah. It's like Toy Story 2's like the rare exception.
Yeah,
or
like just the
something.
Toy Story series is the rare exception.
Yeah. So yeah, honourable mentions. It's Rogue One. That's got to be
Rogue
on your
One.
list.
Yeah.
Rogue One. So yeah, I'm fascinated now what you thought maybe was going to be on my list, because my other honourable mention would be Split.
Really?
Yeah.
I think you're missing some films that I know you like a lot. Yeah.
Oh no, I'm starting to think. That's what I mean. I'm fascinated now. Like, oh shit, what have I overlooked?
Yeah.
I loved Split. Did you ever go?
I
back
enjoyed
and watch
Split. Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Yeah. Yeah, James McAvoy, just a really, I guess it's like an actor's dream,
Oh yeah.
like playing a role where you get to do all that, like all the different like split personalities and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah, and I think it's a film with a small setting, like it's all set in that like little basement and stuff. One location, and yeah, very very good.
No, I enjoyed it. Yeah.
So then, go on. What's on your?
My pick is The Nice Guys.
Ah, yes.
Not even a fucking honorable mention.
I know. Yes, Nice Guys is a very good film.
It's very good. Yeah.
Shane Black movie, I guess.
Yeah, written,
Is it?
directed. Yeah. Very good.
Yeah.
It's a shame, like, we'll keep fucking moaning about certain sequels, but that was fucking just crying out for a fucking franchise. At least one more. It even seems to like intentionally leave it open, like, but it just fucking did nothing. It kind of underperformed.
Yeah.
When it's such, like, for me, it was the best film of the year. Like, I was like, it's fucking like a rebirth of buddy cop movies again, even though they're not cops, but you know what I mean? The buddy crime
it's
thriller.
Like opposing personalities have to find a way to work together, sort of thing.
And Ryan Gosling, fucking, is Ryan Gosling in it?
It is Ryan Gosling.
I said Ryan Gosling. I pictured Ryan Reynolds and was like, oh no, I've mixed up my
I got them
Ryans.
wrong.
But Ryan Gosling's fucking hilarious in it.
Yeah, I like Ryan Gosling.
Oh, me too.
Yeah. I think he's like he seems like a nice guy from what I've seen.
And he's got range. Like you look at him in like fucking Drive, where he's just this stoic fucking badass, and then he's a complete putz in The Nice Guys. You know what I mean? And Russell Crowe's great at obviously as the grizzled fucking not PI, but like just problem solver guy who solves problems by just battering people basically. But yeah, that moment where he's just like, "Give me your arm, I'm going to break it." No. Very funny. And me fucking one. Because I kind of was struggling with this year as well, really. Like I forgot about like Rogue One and stuff, but my honourable mention is Hunt for the Wilder People.
Yes, yeah, that is a good movie.
Very good movie, yeah.
Yeah, that kid from New Zealand or whatever.
Another Taika Waititi movie for the list as well.
Yeah. And it is Sam Neill, isn't it? Yeah.
Aye, yeah.
Yeah.
Just worth it. Just not worth it, but I mean, just it's weird. Like, I loved that movie, but the only bit I can really remember is just the Sarah Connor line before she could do pull-ups. That's fucking cracked me up.
Yeah.
So, 2017.
Yeah. I wonder, will we have crossover here? My favourite of the year would be One Cut of the Dead.
Yeah, we've got another crossover. Yeah.
It's what can I say? It's one of them films that gets better every time you watch it.
I need to watch it again. I think I've only seen it twice. I need to rewatch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've watched it a couple dozen times at this point.
Very good, though. And once again, though, it's probably a film still people haven't seen. And it's definitely one of those films you don't want to know too much about it before going in. Because I've tried to recommend it to people, and they're like, "Oh, I don't like zombie movies." I'm like, "Oh fuck, I can't explain to you why you'd still like it without spoiling the shit out of it." Because like that's part of the fun of the movie.
Yeah. I think all I would say is like, there's a moment where the credits roll, and just like until that moment, just keep going, just hold off.
Yeah, because it kind of tests your patience if you're going like, because you won't know what the fuck's going on, but it will reveal all, and by the end you'll be like, oh.
the way the movie's like an onion, there's like multiple layers, and it unravels. So you slowly start to like understand what's happening, and then. But then when you rewatch the movie again with the knowledge of what actually happens, it's like even better again watching the first chunk of the movie and stuff. Yeah. It's great. Yeah.
Because it is a zombie movie, but it's not. You know what I mean?
No. Yeah. It's just a straight up like comedy, isn't it?
Pretty
comedy
much.
/ family drama.
Yeah. But with just a bit of a twist and a surprise in it.
Yeah.
So that's my first. What's your honourable mentions?
Logan. I did enjoy Logan.
I forgot about Logan, yeah.
Film I've not gone back to loads. I don't think it's a film you can like rewatch a lot.
I think it's twice maybe.
Yeah, because it's a slog. It's not like a happy movie.
It's not I mean, it's got some fun moment like action scenes, but it's not a fucking rip roaring roller coaster ride, is it?
No.
Like by the end, you're just like fucking hell.
But I think it's like what a crazy thing that we got. When you go back to like the first X-Men movie and stuff, and who would have known that one day we'd get like an old man Logan movie
that was for adults.
Like, yeah, and it was done like really well, and you know, was just a surprise to everyone that it was like so well done.
Yeah.
So yeah, really, really good film. Probably a film I'm looking forward to seeing again at some point. Like for all I haven't watched it load, but I feel like I'm getting to the point where it's like I've spent enough time it's been long enough now that I'll probably like really enjoy it again when I watch it.
Yeah, and that's another movie, by the way, that has a black and white version.
It does, doesn't it?
It was on Sky for a bit. I think I watched a bit of it and was like, oh yeah, it really works in black and white. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, next honourable mention's a tough one. But because there's a couple, but I'd probably go Get Out. Get Out's really good.
Oh shit, I forgot that was that year as well. Shit,
Yeah.
I don't know what to fucking pick for my honourable mentions now then.
Yeah.
Because I had one definite and one maybe.
It's just cool, like bringing back the horror again.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like horror just has had in the mainstream. I mean, it's been a bit rough for the last few years.
Well, it's pretty much from this point on is when you get some really interesting horror movies, I think, in the main, like oddball horror movies that somehow broke into the mainstream. Like the following year, there's like a fucking bunch of them. So
yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I guess what like 2010s, what like. Well, the 2000s and then into the 2010s were like a bit rough, and it was all like focused on certain types of movies and stuff. And then just Get Out come along and reminded people like, people fucking enjoy horror films.
yeah, like an original concept and just some creepy moments in that, like you know. White people being terrible. Even like I don't know, it's just really interesting the race dichotomy thing going on in that movie as well. And when it gets to the reveal, you're like, "Fuck it, I wasn't expecting that."
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, crazy. Really good film. So yes, your choices.
Yeah, I want to say The Foreigner because I really enjoyed that, the Jackie Chan movie. But yeah, that was a nice kind of like Logan. Like it was one of those ones where you're like, oh, wasn't expecting. I'm glad Jackie got a chance to do a movie like that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
At this point in his career, like an actual, mainly a dramatic performance. There's some action in there, but mainly it's just him grief-stricken and pissed off for most of the movie, and he does a really fucking good job.
Yeah, good revenge movie.
Yeah. Really enjoyed that. And I don't know, between Logan and Get Out.
Very different movies.
I'll say Logan just because I think I've only seen Get Out once. Not that I would watch it again and go, oh, it's not good. But I just because I'm more familiar with it, you know what I mean? So I'll probably say Logan. Because the other I was going to mention, like, I mean, when I got Shudder, I got Shudder once, like, a couple of years ago. And there was a movie I watched on there called Cold Hell. And I noticed that came out this year. And I remember really enjoying that.
Yeah.
But I can't remember much about it. I just remember seeing it in the end going, oh, that was good. But
yeah.
So that's another one, I suppose, as well. A little bonus one. 2018 then.
So another animated movie for me.
Oh. I guess mine's not. Mine's very dark.
Classic. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Oh yeah, that was that. Yeah, that was a good movie.
Yeah, and I probably loved that film. I thought it breathed like fresh air into new life into just Marvel. At this point I was starting to feel like a bit full of Marvel stuff, and also like the whole idea of alternate realities and stuff. I thought it did really well in terms of like using that and like skipping into different realities with a different Spider-Man and stuff.
Yeah, because it was kind of that movie, and like I know they've done that in comics obviously for years, but it was that movie that kind of started it in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, I guess, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then after that, they did like the Doctor Strange movie and all that.
Yeah. And I think like, you know, there's always so much controversy around like diversity in movies and forced diversity, and people always get the knickers in a twist about people being like, you know, race swapped or gender swapped and all that shit. Yeah. But I thought like Spider-Man Into Spider-Verse just really did a great job of representing like people from different cultures just getting along and like, don't know, just a great mesh of like the humanity basically, like people of different skin colours and stuff. And I don't know, I just thought it was really nice the way it brought it all together. Like the black kid with, I think he's got like maybe it's like a Latino mum and stuff. There's a really strong relationship between him and his dad and stuff. I just really enjoyed it. And then like him working with like the Peter B. Parker guy and stuff. I just thought it did really well of like showing the best of people basically.
Yeah, and people have been waiting for years. Like, are they ever going to do like feature Miles Morales in a movie? And they got that, which was probably like one of the best Spider-Man movies. So
great. It's crazy. So honourable mentions. Very different movie, and could easily also be my favourite, but Hereditary.
That's my pick. That's my pick. That's my favourite. Yep.
So I won't talk about it till we'll talk about it in yours. It's a close one. I'm probably going to just fuck it. Guilty pleasure sort of movie, Bumblebee. I really enjoyed Bumblebee.
Really? Oh, yeah, you did. I do remember you like fucking going up like a bit mad over it. I was like, really?
Maybe I was in the right mood at the time. I don't know. But yeah, Haley Steinfeld in it and stuff. I just think it's a really good movie. I think sometimes I try to get away from Transformers, but I think secretly I'm just a massive Transformers fan.
I think you are, really.
And I can't deny it.
Yeah.
Even though those films are like really bad, like all the main. When I say I'm a fan of Transformers, I mean more the cartoon and the toys. Just to clarify.
You sound like you were at a meeting there. I need to admit that I'm just a Transformers fan.
Like an actual Transformers franchise fan. The films can fuck right off.
Yeah.
Because it would be close between that and Black Klansman, I guess. I really enjoyed Black Klansman.
Yeah.
People need to watch that more and more as the years go on, and fucking people are voting for certain politicians and stuff.
Yeah.
But Bumblebee's like a one that it's just a film. Whenever I feel a bit like glum or something, I can chuck it on and just enjoy the shit about it.
Yeah, I'm the same way with Hereditary.
Yeah. So, yeah. Speaking of Hereditary, it's a good feel-good movie.
It's fuck. You come out of there with a smile on your face, not going, what the fuck.
That's what a roller coaster of a movie that film is. I mean, when the kid gets the head fucking took off, you're like, oh my god.
And then you think like, oh, it can't like top that for like taking you by surprise, and then it just keeps doing it.
It really does.
Yeah, there's something about that film that's just off right from the very first frame. Yeah.
Like in the background moments, like when somebody's on the roof ceiling, like crawling and stuff.
The bit that fucked me up is like I watched it for the first time at yours, and you'd already seen it before, and then loved the fuck out of it, and it creeped us out even more because I was like sat right next to your speaker and you had it loud as fuck. So that bit where the pulse is going through the school, I was like, fucking eye was twitching. But then I watched it again when I got home. And I was like, how the fuck didn't I notice that on Landon's massive fucking TV? The bit where it goes from day to night in one shot, all of a sudden there's naked people everywhere. And I was like, what the fuck, how did I miss that? And it really creeped us out.
Yeah, it's a clever film for that. Like the way that it's shot, basically, and stuff.
Oh,
yeah. It's one of them films where, like, I think we said this at the time, like, it really, you finish the film and you kind of go, yeah, I think I like that. And then you like go to bed and you just keep thinking about it and you think, fuck, like that scene, and it replays on your mind, basically.
Yeah, there's two types of like when you know a movie's really good. Either you just come out of it and go, that was great, or you go, oh, I enjoyed that, and then you can't stop thinking about it for 3 days and you watch it again and go, all right, this is a masterpiece.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, I guess we'll get to Midsummer next, but I like Midsummer, but I prefer Hereditary. Not that it's better or worse, it's just more my cup of tea for horror, Hereditary, I would say.
Bit of a tighter sort of concept, maybe, overall. I don't know.
They're just quite different, I think.
Yeah, I suppose, yeah. But I would definitely agree with that, though. I think Toni Collette as well, like, what an actress. Like, she's so good.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah, she's awesome in that movie. Yeah. Everyone is. Gabriel Byrne, like, as much as he like underplays it, like he kind of plays it perfectly. Is that like kind of it just like kind of exhausted dad until the point where he does finally speak up, and then next minute he's humiliated.
Crazy.
Honorable mentions, I go with Mandy. That was a big favourite of 2018. What a fucking crazy ass movie, just like we're saying.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Just like Cage just going fucking wild with his film picks.
Yeah, bless him. He like does about like 5 of those straight up DVD movies, and then he's like, right, I want to do this fucking weird thing next.
Yeah.
But yeah, Mandy's great. A movie that I watched on Netflix, I think it's a British movie called Caliber. It's one of the most fucking tense movies I've ever seen. You should watch it. I think it's still on Netflix. I don't know if it was a Netflix original, but it was good though.
Yeah.
It's about, I guess I can tell you the plot because I guess kind of sets it up the first 15 minutes. Two guys going off like for like a weekend in the country.
Yeah.
They're out like shooting deer or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then something goes wrong and he accidentally like shoots a kid who's out there hunting with his dad and kills him. And then they're just like, fuck, what do we do? And it just gets progressively more worse for them and tense after that.
Right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Very good film though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, nice one.
2019.
Yeah, we're getting through them now.
We're getting there. Come on. Come on.
I suppose there's a few good films, and I think they kind of could be neck and neck for me. But I think out of all the films that I've went back to and watched more, it is admittedly Joker. I think
Oh yeah, that was 2019, wasn't it?
Yeah, I do enjoy it. I think it's like a straightforward movie, just about mental health and stuff. Like the bit on the train, I don't know. Maybe I just like people getting fucking battered on public transport that deserve it. It just speaks to me in some way. Like, I'm sorry, but those guys, I know the movie tries to portray it's a bad thing, but those people on the train absolutely deserve to be shot. I just won't have it any other way. I'm absolutely with Joker on that scene.
You've seen too many Charles Bronson movies rubbing off on you.
But I think it's a really nicely done movie. I think Phoenix Light acts it really well. He's obviously gone through mad body transformations.
No, he's one of those guys, and he'll do that.
Yeah, to like lose shit tons of body weight and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I genuinely do think whenever I've seen clips of it pop up on YouTube or anything, I do find myself like just watching them and stuff. I think it's a very watchable film, and something that people should talk about more, mental health and stuff.
I think that's just what annoyed us when it came out. Like, all of a sudden, people were like, "Oh, mental health's a serious issue." I'm like, it took a fucking Joker film for people to realise that, and I'm like, you can all fuck off.
Well, IQs definitely have lowered.
Yeah,
Unfortunately.
like to get people to fucking pay attention to something, you got to be like, "Look, comic books."
Yeah, that's the sad world that we live in.
Sadly, yeah.
Yeah, so other films that could easily have been the pick. Jojo Rabbit, really enjoyed that.
Yeah, I forgot about that movie. Yeah.
Another ScarJo movie, of
Another
course.
fucking Taika Waititi movie. He's got most of the fucking directing credits on this list, I think.
Smart, isn't it? Yeah. But yeah, very, very, very interesting look at how things were for some people during World War II and stuff.
Yeah.
Certainly like Germans and stuff. Great film. It's a film that I could rewatch over and over. And there's a certain moment in the movie that's a proper gut punch.
Yeah,
in the film.
Yeah.
And you're just like, oh god. But World War II, you've got to deal with this heavy shit.
Mm-hmm.
Can't ever be too light and funny.
Exactly.
But maybe it's a bit more random pick for me. But I really enjoyed The Lighthouse.
Oh, I forgot that was that year as well.
Yeah, I really liked The Lighthouse. It was just one of them films I was rubbing my hands going, I love how off the wall and mental this is.
It was pretty mental. Yeah.
Defoe just does a smashing job.
He does.
with all the lingo and stuff, and it's great.
How he's farting.
Yeah. You just got to tune into the movie. I think that's the biggest thing. You've got to tune into the language and what it's trying to say and do. Basically.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's not a film I would ever sit and watch with my parents or anything.
You should have your laugh. Go on.
It's like a crazy film.
Film night. Watch The fucking Lighthouse and Hereditary.
Yeah. And we'll all go to bed silently.
Yeah.
Afterwards. But yeah,
They're just lying in bed going, something wrong with Christopher.
Call the doctors. But Robert Pattinson as well, he's what a career he's had so far.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Once he fucking finished those Twilight movies, he was like, right, I can do some fucking acting now.
Yeah, good on him. Good on him for turning it around. I don't know, but people love those movies, I guess.
Yeah.
So yeah, what about you?
Well, my favourite, there was a lot of good movies came out this year when you think about it. You had Midsommar, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Parasite, a lot of big movies. I picked the Scott Adkins action revenge movie, Avengement, because I remember when I finished that movie, I was like, that was fucking fun as fuck. It was going back to just renting a random action movie from the video shop when you were a kid and it being like Kickboxer. And you're just like, oh, this is the best film ever made, obviously.
Yeah.
But it's the film I enjoyed the most. When I was really thinking about it, I was like, nah, because I remember watching that at least twice in the space of a couple of weeks. And the end fucking fight. I think I've shown you the end fight before. It's in a pub.
Yeah.
It's basically like the end of Police Story, but in a London boozer. It just goes on for like 15 minutes of just pure violence and chaos.
Yeah, because it's got Craig Fairbrass in it.
Yeah,
hasn't it?
Craig Fairbrass is like his brother in it, yeah.
Yeah.
He's just a really underrated actor. I've always thought he's a fucking good... He always plays kind of the same character, but he's good at it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so why not stick to what you're good at, yeah.
And of all the Scott Adkins movies I've seen, like, it's the one where he plays a kind of different kind of character because he gets, like, battered throughout the whole film to where he just comes out a monster, basically. He comes out of prison with, like, all his teeth replaced with, like, shitty, like, bronze teeth because he got them all the curb stomped out in prison.
Jesus.
Because of his brother who put him in prison. He just comes out and just wrecks all of them, basically. Yeah. Very fun movie.
I don't know, so I've watched the end, and I don't know, maybe it's confusing. I can't remember if I've actually watched the film or not, or if I've just watched the end.
Maybe it was just the end. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's some, like, you know, quite brutal, like, prison fights in it. Like in the midpoint and stuff, where, you know, like in prison napalm and all that jazz.
Classic.
Yeah, so it's, if anyone hasn't, they all just is unaware of Scott Adkins, give him a try because, like, you know, he's like, if he was around in like the early 90s, he would have been pretty huge, I think.
Yeah, really solid, like martial artist.
And also, forgot he's fucking Van Damme's right hand man in Expendables 2 as well. See? Another reason I like Expendables 2. But honourable mentions, I said it's a tough one. I do like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood to a point. And I've watched it more than once, so obviously like it quite a bit.
Yeah.
Midsummer I liked, but one I'll pick is a little dark horse that I know we both enjoyed was Come to Daddy. Thought that was a really good fucking surprise of a movie.
Yeah.
Just classic Elijah Wood, just using his fucking Lord of the Rings fucking cash to just make all these mad films.
Yeah, like side projects, passion projects, so it's mad.
What to pick? I liked Parasite, but, you know, I appreciate what it did, but I've never had the urge to watch it again, though.
Put like world movies on the map again a little bit.
Yeah, winning
for
fucking Best Picture, it's insane. Yeah. But I'll say...
Detective Pikachu.
Yeah, that's the one. Detective Pikachu. So. No, I'll say Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, fuck it, even if it does have that Bruce Lee scene, which I fucking hate.
Yeah, I just wish they hadn't. I wish he hadn't done that.
No,
I don't know why he did that.
Yeah, some people theorize that he secretly fucking despises Bruce Lee. I don't know because there's apparently other like evidence of that over the years. I'm like, I don't know.
Weird. Yeah. It's a very solid Tarantino movie, and like whatchamacallit, it's really good in it. The meme is like stuck in everyone's brain.
Oh yeah,
him, like. But yeah, everyone involved does a really good job. Kind of like one of the films where you're always on the edge of feeling like things are going to go horribly wrong. Yeah,
and because he's doing his fucking alternate history thing, you never know what the hell's going to happen.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
We're on to 2020 now. We're on to pandemic year one.
Yeah, it kind of gets a bit rougher from here. Like.
Yeah. So, what was your favourite film of 2020?
Although there's still some gems to be had, I will say that. Going back to, it's been a long time since Japan had a good movie. So
hey, we got the same movie.
Beyond the Infinite Minutes.
Yeah, that's the one I picked as well.
Just like a small, it doesn't need to have 250 million spent on it. And,
it's like that and One Cut of the Dead, just like these almost micro-budget Japanese movies coming out and just making a name for themselves is great.
Yeah. Just clever ideas where literally somebody can see the future 2 minutes you can see 2 minutes into the future on his like Mac or whatever the screen is.
Yeah.
And then they come up with a harebrained scheme of like creating a loop where it's like filming into another TV screen so you can see 4 minutes into the future. And then because they've like got that infinite mirror going on, you can see like, as far as you can see as the picture gets in, like picture within picture within picture. And it just does some really funny things with it, the concept.
Yeah, it's one of those films when you first start watching it, you know where it's going.
Yeah,
I've done it about you when you showed it to me. I was like, oh, am I just gonna fucking get 15 minutes in? My brain's gonna start melting. Like I'm not gonna follow. But it's not. It's weirdly really easy to follow. Even though it seems like it's gonna be dead complex. Yeah.
I think they spend the time to like spoon feed you what's happening.
Yeah.
Which sometimes is like a bad thing for films, but I think in that film it was needed. And like a character like literally draws it out on a chalkboard, like this is what's happening. Yeah. so you get it. You're like, okay, I follow it.
Yeah.
Fuck, this is mental. But we really loved the bit where he like lies to himself basically.
Yeah.
That bit where he's like, "Oh, go ask her out.
Yeah.
If I go ask her out, will she say yes?" And he's like, "Yes." And he's like, "Hey," and he goes ask her out. She's like, "No." And then he's like, "Oh fuck," and he's like really battered by it.
Yeah.
But then he's like, "Why did he lie to us, like to himself?" And he's like, "Well, we had to like stick with that version of the future." It's like, what the fuck?
That moment where they just put like a picture of like buildings burning down, and he's like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah. He's like, "Ah, I fooled you."
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, really, it's basic concept done really well.
Yeah, I can't even remember. I'll have to watch that again because I can't even remember how it ends. I mean, don't say if you remember, 'cause for spoilers, isn't it? But
Yeah, it goes off. It kind of has a mad ending. There's like two guys appear
oh
who
yeah,
are from the future. and
yeah, I
stuff.
do remember.
But it does kind of wrap up in a nice, solid way.
Yeah.
Ultimately, it has a nice ending. Beyond that, fuck, it was a difficult one.
Yeah, but I've only really got one of like films
Yeah.
that I've watched that year. That that it was the movie Promising Young Woman, which I really liked a lot.
Yeah, I don't think I saw it. See, I've put Palm Springs,
Oh yeah,
which is kind of a good movie if you've not seen it, like time jumping.
I was gonna say, is that another Groundhog Day type movie?
Yeah, basically. So I very much like that concept in movies. But yeah, she kind of goes back in time and has to save herself from being murdered or whatever, without going too much into it. But it's again playing around with time as a concept, basically.
That's why you don't like Lost in Translation, innit? Because you're like, Bill Murray's fucking not trapped in the same day in Japan. I thought this was Groundhog Day 2.
Yeah, it's just going to be in Japan. Yeah, but no. So yeah, have you seen Palm Springs?
No, I remember you mentioning it at the time, and I never got around to watching it. No. I think at the time it was on like fucking some other streaming service I didn't have or something like that. It was some exclusive, I think, at the time.
Yeah, I do recommend it. I won't. It's difficult to talk about without spoiling anything.
Yeah,
so,
especially something like that because it's going to have like a twist on the whole thing. So
Yeah. Because that, like, fuck me, I was looking like Sonic came out that year. Sonic the movie.
Oh yeah,
Like, that's a God Almighty, what a point. I mean, I enjoyed that Sonic movie just because of Jim Carrey. But like, weird that Sonic the Hedgehog movie finally happened in 2020.
has there been 3 of them now, or just 2?
I have a feeling there's 3. Yeah, I think.
Jesus,
There's definitely 2, but I think the third one has come out.
Fucking pumped those out, didn't they?
Yeah, well, just they made enough money.
Yeah.
So that people just rushed to make them again. Was there any other honourable mentions?
Just for me, the only one I could really say that like I'd watched that came out in 2020 that I really liked was that movie. Like I said, Promising Young Woman, which was a good movie as well.
Yeah.
I'd highly recommend that. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen that. Yeah. Okay then, well, 2021 I suppose.
2021. What's yours for 2021?
I think it's got to be Dune, I guess.
Oh yeah, that was I forgot that came out then. Yeah.
Yeah, it is a bit of a. I still think it's. I need to watch it again, but I still feel it's a very bland movie. Dune, the first Dune movie. I kind of get what it was doing, but I still prefer like the original Dune movie. Like I just prefer how weird and off the wall it is and stuff.
I still think in a alternate timeline, the timeline that got the fucking Jodorowsky Dune in the 70s. I know it would have been off its tits. I just want to see how it would have been like. 'Cause it would have been insane.
How it would work.
Using like different fucking architects and set designers for each planet and stuff like that. It just like it would have cost a fucking bomb, obviously.
Yeah, just really fascinating idea as well. Like, yeah. But yeah, ultimately though, it's like grand sci-fi, and I do love sci-fi. Like,
You
can't get away
certainly
from that.
Yep.
The only other film that I could pick out of 2021 as an honourable mention, and I did really enjoy the shit out of it, was Pig. Yes, the Nicolas Cage
I
movie.
never saw that. Yeah.
Again, one of those just random picks for him, where he's just like, yeah, I'm gonna go and do this movie now. But yeah, I really highly recommend that one.
Yeah, I'll have to watch that. Yeah. I get it confused because there was like I think a Spanish like kind of horror movie that came out around the same time called Piggy, and I always see one or the other and go, oh, is that the? Oh, what the fuck, Nicholas? Oh yeah, lots of pig centric movies.
So random.
My pick of 2021. I'm kind of surprised you didn't mention this because I know you liked it as well. Censor.
No, of course. Yeah. No, I think I've just overlooked that actually. Yeah. Well, that can be my secondary honourable mention. Yeah, definitely.
Fucking great movie. I mean, right up my street because I like all that era of like video nasties, BBFC censorship. I just find it fucking fascinating, and to center like a horror movie around it is kind of perfect. And it's one of those things where I'm like, why has no one done this before? It's like one of those ideas you're like, how has no one already done this before in some way or form? Yeah. Yeah, it's a very good movie. I'd highly recommend it. It's one of my favourite movies like the past 10 years, I would say.
Yeah, we kind of did we say at the time like the main actress was like going to go on to do bigger and better things, but
Yeah.
like has she?
She's done a lot of stuff. I mean, she was in that that Ridley Scott is it Amazon show or HBO show that what's it called? It's like a sci-fi show. Bollocks! It's got something wolves raised by wolves.
Oh,
That's what it's called.
yeah.
She was in that. Yeah.
Yeah. I watched some of that and wasn't feeling.
I watched the first episode. Yeah, and I was like, it seems odd, but like, a good way. But I didn't carry on with it for some reason.
Yeah.
But yeah, she will get some break at some point. Yeah, because she's a very good actress. And once again, someone who got to start with Shane Meadows in that Virtue show. That's where I first saw her.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's very good. It's a very good film, and like. That ending is as much as people, because when it first came out, I like watched some reviews that didn't have spoilers. People going, "Oh, then the film just ends and it's fucking blue." And I was like, I watched the film. I was like, no, it doesn't. Like, how the fuck? It's not like super straightforward, but it's not like I don't know. Like I said, like some fucking bits in Twin Peaks: The Return where you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
it's quite easy if you've been paying attention to fucking understand the ending, and it's fucking nightmarish. Some of that stuff in the ending. Yeah. Honorable mention. Malignant, the James Wan movie, which was very, very good. I would highly recommend that if you just want something that's like kind of splattery and silly, but like grow. It felt like a fucking not the way it's shot. Obviously, it's shot very stylish, but it felt like it could have been made in the 80s. Like you could watch it like alongside like Basket Case or something. 'Cause it's literally about someone's fucking conjoined twin on the back of someone's head taking them over and killing people.
Mad.
So they got some like, I'll just let you watch it because there's some bits in it where you're like, fucking hell, that was insane. Like just visually, yeah, it's very good though. Just not to be taken seriously. Yeah, not to be taken seriously, but not like it's made with its tongue in its cheek. But it's just a mad concept, you know what I mean? But yeah, it was just nice for him to do that. I think he did that right after because he did a couple of the Fast and the Furious movies. So it seemed like he was like, right, I just need to bang out something mental.
Yeah, just
mental
totally
and horror.
change.
And another honourable mention, because this was the year that Vinegar Syndrome put out the completed version of New York Ninja, which we just watched recently, so I thought I'd give that a shout out.
Yeah, that is a really like fascinating thing that they did there.
Yeah, just finding an incomplete movie, finished but not edited or had no sound, and they just did it themselves. And it's a surreal watch.
It's that overall, I think it was a very watchable film though.
It's entertaining. Yeah, it's very entertaining. And you've got like a kind of like star dubbing cast of like Michael Berryman, Cynthia Rothrock, and stuff like that. So yeah, it was cool. It's definitely worth a watch.
Radioactive Man or whatever he was called, the nuclear man.
Well, we're just like, is that the guy? No, it can't be that guy. Oh, he's shagging some bird in the back of a... What the fuck?
I did eventually manage to get a hold of the documentary, the making of.
Oh, yeah. I wanted to watch that because I imagine that's quite fascinating.
Yeah.
So, 2022...
Yeah, it was almost going to be a struggle until I realised Everywhere, Everything, All at Once came out that year.
That's my choice as well.
Again, like really clever way of handling multiverse. It really blew my mind how they did it.
Yeah,
I loved it. The bit where the Stephanie Sue or whatever she's called, she plays like Jobu or whatever in the movie. Like I think there's a bit where she like fights a bunch of security guards.
Yeah.
And that like just was like, oh god, yeah, that's like such a clever way of like handling how multiverse stuff would work and how mental things could get.
Yeah.
Often like when you have like a limited imagination, you're like an alternate universe where instead of having brown hair, I've got red hair or something. But then when you follow that trail, things get mental and you're like, I've got hot dogs for fingers and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, I suppose it's just like the possibilities are infinite, basically.
Yeah, it's a really enjoyable. It was a shame when some people who I thought would be a bit more open-minded when it came out were like, that movie's fucking stupid and stuff like that. Or like some people just didn't get it or just didn't want to let themselves enjoy it or something because it was a bit off the wall. And I'm like, the fuck's wrong with a movie that's off the wall for a change? And especially when we're right smack dab in the middle of fucking Endgame and nothing but Marvel movies for like the past 5-6 years. It was a breath of fucking fresh air. Plus, great action. It had those guys. The stunt club,
the brothers, whatever.
I can't remember the name of the guy. Basically the guys that did all the fight choreography have had a YouTube channel for years. And I was like, oh, it's fucking great to see them make it. You know what I mean? Kioi Kwan
Yeah.
coming back and kicking ass.
Yeah, a resurgence for him, bless him. And then obviously Michelle Yeoh, they just
Yeah.
being a badass as always and
Yeah,
stuff. And
yeah.
but then it was interesting to see her being all dowdy and stuff at the start
Yeah.
of the movie and
Yeah.
things. It's almost like you don't recognize her at first.
No.
Like if you walked in that movie blind, it would take you a beat to be like, is that Michelle Yeoh?
Yeah.
Because she plays it really differently. Really
Yeah,
well.
she does. Yeah. And of course,
Yeah.
Jamie Lee Curtis is in it as well. Very good in the movie.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, massively dowdy role that she's got in it
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah.
And you feel massively sympathetic. Like I said in the hot dog fingered all the universe.
Yeah.
Feel bad for her.
Yeah.
So yeah, really
And
great.
of course, fucking James Hong still acting at 90 or something. He just turns at me like, why? He's all peppy and what the fuck? Isn't he 95? What the hell?
Didn't he die? He must have died. What the hell?
And he's had a career since he was 20. Since he was in the fucking 30s or something, he was acting since then.
Yeah, bless him.
Still going strong.
Yeah. So yeah, great movie. Highly
It's a very
recommend
good
it.
movie. I've only watched it once though, but it really stuck with us. Cause
Yeah, you
it's-
should watch it again because I
Yeah.
think it is a film that benefits a couple rewatches.
Definitely.
So that because I think the first time you watch it, you're a bit caught off guard a bit about because the stuff how they jump in alternate realities by doing something really random.
Yeah.
So they have to put something in their mouth or up their arse.
Just jumps on something on top of his ass. Yeah.
But I think when you're watching the movie for the first time, you're catching up a little bit on that. But
Yeah.
rewatching it again, with that knowledge, you just enjoy the scenes way more.
Yeah.
So yeah, honourable mentions. For me, obviously X came out that year.
Yeah, that's one of mine. Yeah.
Yeah, I did really enjoy that. Again,
Yeah, it's very good.
Back to basics, sort of horror film.
Yeah, it was a nod
Slasher.
to Chainsaw Massacre and
Yeah.
70s porn, obviously. But
Yeah.
it was good. Yeah, enjoyed it a
Yeah,
lot.
that Maya Goth, she's a crazy actress.
Yes.
Really, really good. Obviously, I guess technically we're going to include Pearl in that because it did come out the same year, actually, didn't it? Pearl.
Was it the same year?
Yeah, I think X was the start of the year and Pearl was the end of the year.
I know they shot them. They shot it because I think they wrote Pearl while they were in a sort of quarantine lockdown because it was during
Yeah.
COVID. They shot X. Yeah.
Yeah, because again, Pearl's. I mean, probably not as good as X because it's a very different movie.
No, I
And
enjoyed
explore
it.
different
I
themes.
enjoyed it for what it was, but I was just. It's if X didn't exist, Pearl wouldn't exist as its own
Yeah,
movie.
which is
It
fair.
works
Yeah.
as a prequel to X. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I
Still haven't got around to seen Maxine.
No,
Yeah.
I've got it ready to watch. Had it ready to watch for fucking ages. I still haven't got around to it.
Yeah, should do.
Yeah.
Part of us wants to put the Batman, I guess, because
The
the
Batman.
acknowledge the Batman.
The Batman.
With Roberto Pattinson.
Bruce Batman.
I always like doing that. Batman, Spider-Man.
Jim Spiderman.
I would be tempted to watch that movie if it wasn't fucking 4 hours long or something.
Yeah, I
Um,
started watching it once and I got 5 minutes in and went, oh, isn't this 3 hours? Oh, fuck off. And I just turned it off. And
And it's-
never tried again.
I need to Google. Has anyone done an abridged version of the movie where they've just condensed into 1 hour and 40 minutes?
Yeah.
I'll rewatch it then.
What you should do is just when it comes to movies like that, just quickly get a download of it, stick it in an editing suite, and just put fake credits at the start and end of every 45 minutes and just binge it like a TV show.
Yeah, true. Yeah, then it maybe it's.
I think sometimes when minds are attuned to it's fine if it's a TV show, it's 3 separate episodes, but 3-hour movie, fuck off.
Yeah, it's weird though, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it's so true.
Because of the fucking streaming culture where brains have been rewired. Yeah.
Well, I think I'm gonna go artsy for my second choice instead of the Batman. I'm
Okay.
gonna say the Banshees of Inisherin.
Yeah, it was a good movie. I did have that on my contenders. I did like that movie. Yeah.
Yeah, I did enjoy it. Yeah, just something different, and it kept us fully engaged. And you forget how rare it is to just watch a movie and you don't know where it's going to go. You're
Yeah.
literally just what's going to happen? Oh my god!
You seen all those fucking adverts though? Barry Keoghan basically just playing his character from that flogging Squarespace.
Yeah, I know. It plays so I can't remember what it plays when we're watching something. It may be 4OD or something, but fuck it, the advert pops up all the
Yeah,
time.
for a while I just saw it every day, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, and it's Jesus, sell it. Way to spoil a movie, you twat.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe he needed the money.
I was gonna say, I hope he's getting paid well.
So yeah, your top picks for 2022.
Well, Everything Everywhere All at Once was my pick. X, one of my picks, and I went for Barbarian. I went for a double honorary mention of horror.
Yeah, have I seen Barbarian? Did I watch it?
I think we talked about it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I did.
Yeah, she goes to the Airbnb. Skarsgård's there, and there's something in the basement.
Oh shit! Yes,
Yeah.
yes. I have
And
seen
then
it. Of course,
Richard Brake turns up playing, surprisingly, a creepy fucker.
Yeah.
Every movie, you're like, oh, he's going to be creepy. It's Richard Brake. Surprised that when he was in fucking Mandalorian, he didn't like have corpses under his fucking carpet or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Although he was playing a bad guy,
He was playing an
like,
Imperial, but he should have been like the seedy Imperial.
Yeah. Yeah. Has Richard Brake ever played a good guy? Surely not.
Maybe when he was like in his 20s or something.
Maybe. Yeah.
But yeah, I enjoyed Barbarian. I know some people had a problem with like the switch midway through where it like kind of changes characters, but I didn't mind it at all. No.
No.
I like it when movies do that. Keep me on your toes.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't remember. It's Justin Long's in it, right? He's pretty good in it from memory.
That's the second half, yeah, when he comes into
Is
it.
it?
Yeah, like he moves into the Airbnb after the first half's kicked off. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed it a lot. I haven't watched it again, but
No,
definitely enough to like, be one of my favourites of the year.
Yeah, I think it was trying. It was trying something different, and
Yeah.
you didn't know where it was going. And
Yeah, and I just like, I don't know if the title, I don't know if they do I try and explain the title, but I was just like, Barbarian, and it's set in a fucking Airbnb, so that just piqued me interest straight away. I was like, what the
Yeah.
fuck is this going to be?
Yeah.
2023, then we might have the same choice, yeah.
Maybe, yeah. Again, there isn't a ton on my list here though for this.
No,
year.
I got two.
Although, have you seen this one? Godzilla -1?
Oh yeah, fuck, I forgot.
That's
I didn't have
fine.
that down, but yeah, that would be one of my honourable mentions then. Yeah.
Yeah. That's for me. Yeah, I think like I was surprised at how much I enjoyed that. I think they've tried multiple times with Godzilla films over the years, like recently,
Yeah.
to get them to work in America and stuff, and then finally just doing something like that worked.
A Japanese one breaks through, and everyone's going, "Oh fucking hell, this is actually really good."
Yeah, that's what I mean. They're like, oh, so making it American as fuck isn't actually a good thing for Godzilla.
Yeah. Making him just a big T-Rex wasn't a good idea.
Getting the guy from fucking Ferris Bueller's Day Off to fight Godzilla.
Ferris Bueller versus Godzilla and fucking guy from Leon didn't work.
That's such a weird concept, that movie.
Yeah.
Very strange. But yeah, Godzilla -1 for me.
It was a good
so
movie.
have you seen it?
Yeah,
you have seen it.
Yeah, it's a really good movie. Yeah.
And then my other honourable I've only got one honourable mention, but now I'm thinking, like, what have I missed? If you think...
Well, you might have my pick for honourable
Yeah,
mention.
no, I doubt it. Because my other honourable mention was Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, the sequel.
Oh, okay. Well, you forgot about the holdovers.
Oh shit! Yes, the holdovers. Damn it! Yes.
Because I was like, you really like that film. If it's not at least in your honourable mentions, you've had a
Damn
brain
it!
fart.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think even Stacey might have like mentioned it to us. Like, don't forget about the holdovers. I think I've forgotten all about the holdovers.
You're like, shut up, busy.
To the list. Yeah, holdovers would probably be on. It would be on my list. It's
Yeah.
like a strong Christmas movie as well, randomly.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Like it's funny because I don't like it as much as Sideways, but Sideways didn't make me list just because I liked something else more that year. But yeah, Holdovers it's a very good film. And there's a bunch of his films I haven't seen though. Like I haven't seen The Descendants. I haven't seen. There's a few more, so I'm gonna have to fucking fill the gaps there.
Yeah.
It's a very good man. I love Paul Giamatti. He's a great.
I was just about to say it's like it's held up massively. The movie itself's great, but Paul Giamatti's really, really good.
Yeah. And that kid that like it was his first movie, the supporting actor, like the student guy, he was great in it as well. And the actress who won, I can't remember, I'm terrible with names today. It's the heat. The actress who won Best Supporting Actress and great.
Yeah, Divine Joy or whatever.
Yeah. Much deserved. Yeah, it was a very good movie.
Yeah.
Sorry. Have you done both your honourable mentions?
Yes. I won't talk about Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse too much because I haven't seen it.
No.
It's if you like the first one, it's more of the second one.
Yeah, I've heard
movies.
I've heard it's probably just as good. Most people say. So.
Yeah.
So my only real honourable mention was Infinity Pool, the Brandon Cronenberg movie with once again Mia Goth.
Yeah.
It's
Have I seen that?
strange. No, I don't think you have. No, you would know because we'd be talking about one in particular scene that's really shocking. for a quote unquote kind of mainstream movie, I was like, all right, I know why there's an uncut version now and a cut version. Worth watching though, just for the craziness that is Mia Goth at certain points. Yeah. And it's just a very odd concept that I was like, that's quite original and unsettling. It's very, he definitely has his dad's sensibilities, Brandon Cronenberg. I haven't seen his other movies yet, which I've heard are even more Cronenberg-esque, but it definitely feels like a Cronenberg movie, you know what I mean? Even though it's his son.
It's cool that he's like kind of carrying on.
Oh, yeah.
That like legacy,
Yeah,
basically.
I'm sure his dad's proud of him, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, we're getting almost at the home stretch here. 2024. Come on.
Yeah, 3 hours and 20 minutes in.
Fucking it's 11:15 at night.
Jesus. We started this at like lunchtime.
This is the latest we've ever done a show.
Yeah, it kind of was in between two movies, but I just want to go with the lighter movie. I guess Deadpool and Wolverine. I did enjoy the shit out of it.
I forgot. I didn't have a second honorary pick, but I'll pick that for me second honorary pick. 'Cause I've watched it twice. It's very enjoyable. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It just does what you need from a movie, really. It's just like light. It's goofy.
It's what everyone wanted from that team up, isn't it, really?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. There's some like surprises in the movie. I thought it was cool seeing Blade and stuff and all the rest. Yeah, really good. And it is just a really well-made film. Can't get away from that.
Yeah.
So yeah, the close second for me was Nosferatu. I did really enjoy Nosferatu.
Yeah, I never saw. I don't think I saw a lot in 2024 when it comes to new movies.
Yeah, you'll have to check it out.
Yeah, I do want to see it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting that like people, like criticize like Johnny Depp's daughter. I can't remember her name.
Oh, Lily Rose Depp.
Rose Depp. People are like, oh, she's trying too hard to be like freaky or something. It's like weird. Like it's what the movie's called for. Like some weird criticism.
It's not like
of
it's
that
a
movie
fucking remake of Pride and Prejudice, just being all kooky.
Yeah, so weird when you see criticisms like that, and you're like, huh.
Oh, people just jump on that because they're like, it's nepotism. She's only famous because of her dad. And it's like, if that's the case, if she's talented, who cares?
Yeah, exactly. It's just not fair. And like, I loved it when she was doing some of the freaky stuff. I was like, God, that's so brave that she was like just doing that.
Yeah,
like making herself look crazy and ugly on screen for like the world to see. Basically. Yeah, very, very good. I thought like just had a horrible, creepy vibe throughout the entire movie, and it was done really well.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing it. I just don't think it's actually come to streaming or anything yet. It's weird. It's taken away.
Yeah, it is. It's a movie I think that's like blipped away. It's like people don't talk about it that much. It has just like gone under the radar a little bit. It like was massive suddenly, and everyone was fucking talking about it, and then just suddenly I've not seen any talk about it since.
Yeah.
So yeah, my second honorary pick is just Dune 2.
Oh, okay.
I think. Yeah, for me, it's definitely the one I preferred out of Dune 1 and Dune 2. I thought, okay, I'm getting into it a bit more now. And because of it, I kind of, I guess reflecting back, I now enjoyed the first Dune because of the second Dune movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do. I'm looking forward to the third one and having the whole thing. It should be a kind of a crazy trilogy of movies.
When the fuck's he doing that? Is he doing that next? Or is he not directing the next one? Because if he's doing fucking Bond now...
Yeah, true.
Or is it done? Has it been shot? I don't know.
No, I was going to say it's done. I think it's... is it this year? Yeah. No, look, I've just had a quick Google. 2026.
Oh, okay. Right.
Apparently. But yeah, I think I could be wrong, but I think they kind of filmed a lot of the principal stuff all together.
Oh, they did like 2 and 3 back to back.
Yeah, and it's all just like CGI shit they've been doing since.
Right, okay, makes sense. Yeah.
So yeah, not a massive for me for films. Like I kind of struggled to find things.
Like I said, I didn't watch a hell of a lot. So my favourite was Longlegs of 2024.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It kind of gave us what I wanted of like that trailer, just being like, I don't know what this could be, but I hope it's as creepy as the trailer, and it was.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah, you never quite knew. Again, it was another film where you like never really knew where it was going to go or what was going to happen. Just like,
and another just fucking insane Nicolas Cage performance.
Yeah, like him as like an albino or something, I guess.
Yeah. But yeah, we did a little mini show on that not long ago when we first saw it, so we'll leave that there. Honourable mentions, I'm going to go for John Woo's remake of The Killer that he did. I said I was surprised by how much I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it more probably than Silent Night that he did a couple of years ago.
Yeah. I think we might talk about Silent Night. I didn't
I know you weren't a big fan of it, were you? I liked it in principle. I liked the idea and I liked some of the action, but like I haven't had the inkling to go back and give it another watch.
No.
But I would recommend giving the Killer remake a watch. I enjoyed it for what it was, and
It's on my list.
and it's just, it's him doing it himself. So any problems, it's like any changes was his idea, which I'm fine
Yeah.
with. If the
Yeah,
original
true.
director's doing it himself, like fuck it, yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, it followed the plot of the original enough, but had some changes that I was like, oh, there you go, I didn't see that coming. So it's cool. Yeah.
It's kind of rare, isn't it? I suppose. Like, how often has that happened where like a director's remade his own movie?
Yeah.
I mean, like Evil Dead, maybe, arguably.
Yeah, I don't buy this Evil Dead 2's a remake of Evil Dead.
No, yeah, I guess it's like
It's very much
sort of.
like the same movie, but it follows on from the first time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think Hitchcock remade a couple of his early movies when he went to Hollywood.
Yeah,
That's all I can really think of, though.
yeah. It's certainly not something that happens a great deal, though.
Yeah.
Definitely not.
2025 then. I've got fuck all, so go ahead, because I've seen nothing this year.
Yeah, that's kind of mad that you've
Well,
not watched movies.
I saw that one Tom Hardy movie that, what's his face did, who did The Raid, that I thought was like, okay.
Yeah.
Big action scene at the end was very good, but that's the only one I've seen. I'm not putting there just by default. I give it like 3 stars on
No.
Letterboxd. That's not my favourite. You know what I mean?
Need to like record like another bit like later in the year when you finally seen more or something.
Then I'll
Tag it
re-upload
on.
this episode with fucking Mr. Black. And
Yeah, totally. It was close. Initially, I had Mickey 17 on my list.
I mean,
will say
really, we
that.
should have done this at the end of the year.
Probably rather than the start of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although I guess it would have been 20. Technically, we've done 26 years. I guess.
That's what I mean. Yeah, we should have just stopped at 2024 and done
Yeah.
it part 2 at the end of the year. Oh, well, never mind.
Yeah.
We're here now.
I suppose this is like the honourable mentions for this year, I guess. So yeah, Mickey 17. I highly recommend you checking that out at some point. Again, Robert Pattinson. Had a few mentions.
Aye.
But it's it's definitely taking the piss out of Trump. At least that's what I got the impression of. It was
Okay.
doing a bit of like Trump in space, basically.
All right, okay. Oh, yeah, who plays the bad guy in it? Is it...
Mark Ruffalo.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was Vince Vaughn for a second.
Yeah, that would be mad.
Oh, my God, Mickey, oh, my God.
Oh my god, I'm in space. That would be just fucking annoying. Fucking relevant.
I love how our Vince Vaughn impression technically sounds fuck all like him, but we just know exactly what we're doing. We're just like, I know what you're doing when you go, oh my God.
Just from that one scene in like the Wedding Crashers or something.
Yeah.
I don't even know where it's from.
Yeah, it's Wedding Crashes.
Is it? But yeah, Mark Ruffalo's kind of playing like a Trump, basically.
Oh,
In
okay.
space. He's like
That's
some egotistical megalomaniac leader who can do no wrong. But again, I guess it is technically a bit of a time loop thing.
Even your time loops, this show, fucking hell.
In a way, it is a time loop because what happens is he's a guy that's volunteered to be a clone.
Yeah.
And he goes on like the most dangerous missions, and if he dies, he just gets recloned again.
Yeah.
And he's got like the same memories and stuff. So it's almost a bit of a time loop movie. Like I said, it was going to be my number one pick until like between doing the list and watching films, I watched Sinister recently. Sinners, sorry.
Sinister. That was a couple of years ago, man.
That's because you talked about it before. Yeah, I watched Sinners.
Oh, yeah.
Vampire movie.
Everyone's fucking loving that. It's fucking high praise
Yeah.
across the board. Yeah.
It's very good. Very good, yes. Well done, well made. There's a great use of music throughout the entire movie.
I've heard the
there's one
soundtrack's
scene-
pretty insane. Yeah.
Yeah, there's one particular scene in that really stands out, which I just won't spoil it for you. But
Yeah,
it's just a fantastic like highlight of different music coming together. basically.
Yeah.
That's all
Oh,
I'll
nice.
say. Has some surprising twists and turns in the movie.
Excellent.
Kind of feels a bit like it's akin to like something like what's it called? From a film where Quentin Tarantino.
Oh, from Dust Till Dawn.
From Dust Till Dawn, God,
Yeah.
the name popped out of my head.
Yeah.
It's like that kind of CG movie thing, but it doesn't actually spend too much time on the fact that it's a CG movie either. I think like at one point in the movie you think it's going to do it From Dust Till Dawn, but then it
Yeah.
kind of doesn't as well.
I think after we reviewed Vamp and we realised that Vamp is just From Dust Till Dawn with teenagers, we need to start going, it's Dina Vamp, instead of crediting From Dust Till Dawn.
Yeah,
Because
true.
Tarantino blatantly watched Vamp and went, all right, I'm gonna add some gangsters and just
Yeah.
when I add some
Yeah,
gangsters and have Selma Hayek put her foot in my mouth. That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah. He wrote that scene. He
Of
definitely did.
course he did, yeah. Fucking hell. And then why do you think he was like, so can I play this character?
It wasn't in the movie originally.
Yeah.
But yeah, I definitely feel Sinners deserves top spot for me, like so far.
Yeah.
Honourable mentions, and yeah, so I would knock Mickey 17, which I've already talked about. Honourable mention. Yeah, it's I would probably put Companion there. For all that, I've seen Superman recently. I think it's a very good film. I think it deserves a watch. But yeah, I think like just loving like films that don't cost like hundreds of millions of dollars and stuff, and
Well, yeah.
Has like 100 million like budget just for the like promotion side of it. and
Films, not movies.
yeah, totally. I just think like it's a little like it's a great movie. Sophie Thatcher playing like it's not really a spoiler because it's kind of like it's in the trailer and stuff. She's like a AI companion sort of thing. Jack Quaid playing a bit of a bastard.
Lovely.
Which is like he's usually playing the like wholesome,
Yeah.
nice guy. So it's kind of interesting seeing him as the bastard and stuff. Great film. Has some twists. Highly recommend it.
Yeah, I've heard it's good. Yeah. Same with that Strange Darling, which I started watching. I need to finish. That was I think they kind of came out. Well, not the same time because I think Strange Darling was last year, but like they both had the same like chat about them as if like, oh yeah, I won't say much. Just go in and watch it. They're one of those type of movies. Yeah.
Yeah. I think another film I'd probably recommend, which was like I was surprised by, but absolute switch your brain off type movie, but Final Destination, Bloodlines.
Oh, the new one, yeah, Bloodlines.
Yeah.
I forgot it was called Bloodlines.
Yeah, which is like good on them.
You know, it just
going
fucking
straight
clicked
away.
now as well. We did that fucking joke once where we just kept giving sequels the name Bloodlines because it was like 5 films we realised were called Bloodlines.
Yeah.
And fucking the faction in WWE, the Bloodlines. So
Yeah.
you can't get away from Bloodlines.
Just everywhere, isn't it?
It's the buzzword of the past 10 years.
Yeah, it's got some good set pieces. That final, I just chucked it on and watched it without because I've never really been a Final Destination person. I think I have seen them.
I've always meant to. I've seen the first one. I've always meant to go back and just like binge the series someday. Same with like the Saw movies. I never bothered with the sequels, but I never have. Yeah, I enjoyed the first one though.
Yeah, but yeah, it was a fun movie. If ever it's just on, I recommend you just check it out. And
Yeah, well,
it's like it does what it needs to do. It doesn't outstay its welcome. There's some fun set pieces and stuff.
and it was Tony Todd's last performance, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. And there's kind of a nice like send off from him at one point in the movie. So
very
yeah,
nice.
it's very good. Yeah.
So that's it. And we're fucking done. Finally, after 2.5 hours, and well, a bit longer because we had that snafu.
3.5 hours. Well, that's 3.5
Oh,
hours, right?
fucking hell, of course, I'm fucking delirious. It's 2.5 hours. But probably 4 when you think about it.
Yeah. The first part was 2 hours that when we stopped recording.
I don't know when I'm going to split this in half now. I don't know when to do it.
So good luck editing this fucking beast.
Oh, it'll be, wow, we've got no time frame. I haven't said when the next show's coming. So
Yeah, true.
I mean, I was going to say it's what like anniversary coming up in a couple of weeks. It'd be like the 13th. And I was thinking, should we do something like that? But I might just keep the show for then. Fuck it.
You just need all that time to put it together.
Yeah. I'm not doing all this in one sitting. That's another good reason to split it up.
But no, it's good. To be fair, it's easy sometimes. In summary, I guess it's easy to go, oh, this fuck all come out over the last 25 years.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't know about you, but sometimes I kind of feel that way. I'm like, oh, the 80s and the 90s were like wall-to-wall, solid, great movies.
Yeah.
And what the fuck's come out over the last couple of decades. But actually, there is some gems.
There's always going to be gems. I just think the thing we always talk about when we've done like year-end reviews and we look back at like the top 10 of the years, like fucking every one of them is still remembered and like considered somewhat of a classic. When you go and like pick a fucking 1986 or something, you're like, Jesus Christ. Whereas now it's just you don't feel that. Maybe time will tell, but you don't feel like a lot of the films you say are going to be like still talked about the same way.
Yeah.
The same nostalgia and like reverence is something like, I don't know, like the year like fucking you had like Beverly Hills Cop, fucking Gremlins, Ghostbusters that have still remained classics. You know what I mean?
It's like a lot of big hitters that all kind of came out and were competing for the top spot. And now it's almost like there's some weird like hierarchy or like almost like courtesy thing where like films don't come out at the same time almost. I don't know if that's what's happening in Hollywood or like
plus,
the films are released on schedules or something.
Plus, fucking cinema is on its arse. It's like It's the cinema theatrically released movies are like dying, as
Yeah.
sad as it is, and it's
Yeah, they're absolutely looking forward to streaming. Like,
Yeah.
I saw 28 years later? Yeah.
Yeah.
28 years later has hit streaming services already.
yeah.
And it's like, fuck me, like, didn't that come out like a fortnight ago?
Yeah.
Or something. Like, oh my God.
I mean,
They
it's good, like, it's good to not have to wait as long anymore, but it's just getting short to a point where you're just like, I'll see it next week on streaming.
Yeah, it really is. They're just like massively rushing to put it out. Yeah, which I kind of get as a business model. That's where they make the money now. But
Yeah.
yeah. Like when I went to see Superman, again, there was maybe just like 2-3 other people in the cinema.
Yeah.
I think it has done quite well. Don't get us wrong.
It did, yeah.
But it's still a bit strange being in a like empty cinema and stuff. So weird.
Yeah, times are changing as far as the movie industry goes. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, that was a wrap up of the last 26 years, technically.
Yeah, randomly.
And this year's not over. We don't know. There could be some gems still on the horizon next couple of months, so we'll see.
Yeah.
So yeah, folks, like I said, shows will probably, I don't know when the next show will be because I don't know when this show is going up yet. So yeah, shows will be monthly from now on. And
Yeah, we'll try and come up with some themes and stuff. And
if you want to do your own fucking film of each year from 2000 to 2025, go ahead and leave a comment under this post. That would be nice.
big undertaking.
Yeah, it's a big, and you got to do a lot of thinking because you'll be sitting there going, "Fuck no, I forgot about this," like we did
So
5 times.
I'll encourage Stacey to chuck hers up because I'm sure I think she did go through the full 25.
Yeah, get her to put a list up on like the Instagram post and stuff. Yeah. So then, folks, you can find us on Instagram at Champion Cinema Pod. Find us on Spotify. Go give us a 5-star review. Find us on Apple Podcasts. Give us a fucking lovely 5-star rating on there as well. And until next time, I will see you down the pit.
See you, Nate.
Bye.
Champion Cinema.